That too is kind of long.
What do you mean?
We live?
Yeah.
Oh, you said 3, 2, and
Yeah, that's live. You're not gonna say 1 when you're live.
yeah, 1. Okay. So, okay, how everyone doing today? That too kind of long.
Well,
You gotta mute that.
oh, see, that's on me. Yeah, that's on me. It's all right. It's all right. You can't copyright yourself, right?
I'm okay. A little tired, but I'm okay.
1% better each and every day.
1% better. You're not gonna get in your quota.
All right, 1.1.
You're just a comedian at this point.
No, I
turn-
refuse. From what I read in Proverbs, I refuse to be a comedian. Nope, not me.
Man, why you? Where's your wisdom?
And my wisdom
Where's your wisdom on copying another man is saying?
is not. Who's saying is it?
Huh?
Whoever's saying it is, let
so
the
now-
man come forth now. If not, that's it.
now you've been a lie. You know people watch this stream like you know they seen who said it before, right?
Yeah, no, I know. It's recorded.
Okay, then why are
Of
you
course.
lying to people you know
I didn't
what you?
lie. No, no.
So what was that? What do you call that?
What did I lie?
You saying something somebody else said, then say you didn't say it, and people
No,
know
I'm just saying.
you said it.
I'm just saying.
What
Whoever
would you
said
call it?
I
If you're
just,
not a lie, what would you call it?
I just said whoever said it, come forth now. That's
We
all
know
I'm
who
saying.
said it. We said it.
Who said it?
First podcast. Elton. That's Elton's quote.
Oh, okay, then this is cool.
Okay.
I never denied it.
Then why you keep using it over and over? And then I call you chameleon, and not chameleon.
Because I like the quote. I can't like the quote.
So you can't. So what's your wisdom? So your
I
wisdom
like
is to
the
be
quote.
a chameleon.
I like the quote.
That's a chameleon.
So you can't repeat anything you like.
If you like a color, you change into it. Chameleon.
My favorite color is red. I don't change
Your
it to
favorite
red.
saying right now looks like to be that. No, in the beginning of the podcast, that's your favorite saying. This one.
It is my favorite saying.
So that's a chameleon in words.
First off,
Not
I don't
in
know.
color,
I don't
in
know.
words.
Are you saying chameleon,
Chameleon.
or comedian?
Chameleon.
I thought you said comedian.
No, okay, so chameleon is bad in
I'm not a comedian. That's what.
so comedian is bad in Proverbs or
I'm
chameleon?
just saying I'm not a comedian. I'm not a mocker. I'm not a comedian. I'm not. That's what I'm
So you're not a
associating
mocker.
these words with.
Okay, so you don't want to be eaten by a lion. Okay, got it. Or
That's
a
what
bear.
I'm saying. I didn't hear understand you. Sorry. I thought you said comedian. I was
Roger,
like,
that's quite an introduction. All right. Okay, today we're gonna do a filler. We have our ripples happening, and we're taking our time because the whole point is to one day at some point explain the book of Revelation. That's our big goal. After that, we can expand to other things. But for you to understand that, I know you must hear this, understand how the religion is structured to begin with. Because when the Bible speaks about all these things that I already spoke about since day one to now, when you read Revelation, you're able to connect the dots and understand. It'd be much easier. And of course, you're going to have to read the book of Revelations. We're going to have to break each verse. But sometimes if 2 verses is a whole book somewhere else we have to read. And we're going to do that as well. It's going to take time. It's going to be short. It's going to be long, of course. But if you're interested and want to learn, I hope by now I prove myself not a novice in the Bible, that I know what I'm talking about. And if you don't believe I do, where's the chair? Where's the chair?
It's on medical leave.
Medical.
No. Last time you had a chair that you knocked down the camera, so no chair
Knock
for you.
down the camera. Okay, but that chair symbolism needs to be here. If you disagree with anything you heard so far, present your objections. Come on the show. We operate in the states of Massachusetts and Rhode Island. We're not going to tell you where because we don't expose ourselves. Okay, so today, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look up our friends on the other side. The
Dark side?
No.
Not that side?
And it might as well be.
And
Yeah.
you said other side. I mean, the dark side?
No, our friends in the Awakening Media Church. We're going to, every now and then take a look what they're doing over there. I think they're doing awesome work for the kindergartens. We're just gonna see how they're doing. So let's see. We haven't checked them in a long time. So they updated every week. They have new questions for the kindergarten members to have there. Some of them are 75, but it's fine. They don't read the books. Okay, let's see what kind of question they're troubling their people with. Kind of curse here. Let's see here. First one, you wanna read that?
Who led the Israelites into the promised land after Moses?
After Moses. Who did that, Felton?
Damn it, you singling me out? Can you read the options? Joshua, but read the options there. You felt it.
It's Aaron, Joshua, Caleb, and Gideon.
Joshua.
Okay. But here we're gonna make it more difficult because we're not awakening kindergarten people. Go back to there. Who's Aaron?
Who's Aaron? Moses' brother, high priest.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna tighten the knot until I choke you to death. Okay,
I'm not an expert.
You know so much. I'm gonna tighten the knot until you choke. All right. So he is Aaron's brother. No, Moses' brother, the high priest. What tribe is he from?
If he's a priest, I want to. All right, can I get 2 guesses?
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Levi.
What's the second one?
I was gonna say Judah, but now that doesn't sound good.
Correct. It doesn't. It doesn't even compute in your mind.
I'll just stick to Levi.
So Levi,
because he works in the temple. So
okay. How many sons Aaron had?
Ooh, I'm gonna guess 3. I don't know.
3. You don't know. Okay. Those 2 recorded. What happened to those 2 that were recorded in the book of?
Oh, were they the ones that play with strange fires?
Oh, okay. So you know that. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Those 2 recorded. Well, I'm sure he had many more. Okay. So what was the first sin of the Levi tribe?
What was their jobs?
Yeah, the first sin once they entered the land. What was the first sin after they entered the land? The Levite tribe.
When they entered the land?
That's a very specific
You
question.
remember that one?
I don't think it's not coming to my head.
Are you going to give us like 4 options?
Yeah. Take 7. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying
Oh, is that
you
crazy?
tell me 4 options and I pick 1.
Take 4 options.
And
So you want to refresh your mind.
I
He
want
wants multiple choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Multiple choices.
Just
So
like the kindergarten.
I might be tricky. I'm not going to be easy like this, guys. I'm going to trick you. Option number 1. They stepped in the land on the wrong foot. Not they're supposed to, according to God's written. That's 1. 2.
That's a crazy.
Hey, yo, at this
That's
point,
a
reading the
crazy
Bible, that
way
could
to-
be valid.
I know.
That could be
But it's
valid.
crazy. Oh, you step with the wrong. You led with the left foot. Don't forget it.
SpongeBob. Like, what the hell? Bring it
Led with the
around.
left foot, so you cursed.
Because 2, I was gonna use that way they know. I was gonna use the strange fire. People don't know between outside and inside the land, so they kind of get confused. 2, one of them stole.
Yes, that one. Yes, that one. It's over. I pick this one. Don't even finish. It's this one.
But what did they stone?
No, stole.
But what did they stone? Did they
Are you
stone?
sure
Stole.
about this?
Okay,
I'll give him
finish it.
right?
Yeah, finish it.
Before he that'd be the
yeah.
wise thing to do,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
That'd be the Proverbs thing to do. Go. Nah, he right.
Oh yeah. So one of them stole some artifacts and hid it under the sand, and then him and his house, all his tent got burned. That's 2.
I'm going
Alright.
2.
3.
Stone this tent.
3. One of them were hired by Sun Man, and then they became priests of his house, and they made statues and such. 4. One of them broke the statues of strange gods, and then on his deathbed before they died, rebuilt it.
It's either between B or C. All right, we're not conversing. It's just me on the fire. Okay, cool.
Oh, you guys can.
It's cool.
okay,
It's
okay.
either B or C.
Okay, what was B?
B was they stole some
Some of them stole artifacts and
and
some.
put it underneath the sand or whatever, and then they got it, sold it. Or C, which was what? I forgot to me.
One of
help me
them got
too.
hired in a
One of
house
them hired Sandman or
to
whatever.
become a priest of some guy's house,
And he was not qualified.
and he made some statues that is not supposed
I'm
to.
100% sure it's either B or C. I'm 100% sure.
Pick one.
Can we hear the question again, just so we're just so we're all on the same page?
What is their first sin entering the promised
The
land?
first sin.
What's the first spin after they enter the promised land?
Oh,
Israel.
after they-
Yes.
Israel, yeah. It's either B or C. I'm 1,000% sure.
I think
I'm going to-
I think it's B.
I think it's B too.
I
That
think
was my
it's
first
B.
gut too.
I think it's
I'm gonna go
B.
B.
B. You're locking in B.
If it's C, I'm gonna blame you.
Yo, you know what? You rotted that.
That or
You
that.
ratted that.
Okay,
B.
then you're both dead.
There's no way.
It's C.
You're
It's
dead.
C.
You're dead. You clapped on it. Why you are just a lion completely? You just this guy.
I must survive. I must survive at all costs.
I'm gonna die on this. He gets infected. That's it. Zombieland.
It was
It's C.
I knew
Yes,
it, man. Damn.
that's after
Wrong.
they enter the land. and the people made the tribe of Reuben to marry some strange guy because they got into a war. And remember, we read this: a Levite, a priest, traveled to some land of this man, and he saw him. The man already had his own statue
he
there,
was his own guy,
right?
Yeah.
So he made him a priest of the house, but then. When the rest of the tribe came, saw that, it took the man and the statues and took them away.
Right, I thought that happened
And the
later.
Levite
I
can't be
didn't think that was the first thing
Yes.
that they would like.
I know, yeah, it
And he
happened.
told them, "You stole my stuff." They said, "Like, well, the guy says, why are you chasing us?" The man said, "What do you mean? Why don't chasing you? You stole my stuff." Remember that? We said that.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm making my folks follow you if you don't leave us alone." And he just left them, and then that was the first corruption of the Levite tribe after they entered the land. Okay, let's go back to awakening.
Okay, right. So, but B, when did B happen then?
B happened before in the desert when they went to get Jericho, and they had the.
So they didn't get the promised land.
They
Yeah.
didn't, that's a trick. That's a trick there. You see, and
I
the
knew it
man
was
wasn't
BRC.
even a Levite.
Yeah, Reuben. He was from Reuben. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not Levi, so he couldn't be the high
He
priest.
wasn't qualified.
Yeah.
So correct.
Yeah.
So that's I'm not as nice as awakening, folks. Yeah, this is not kindergarten. This is real meat. Let's go back to awakening. They should have hired me for this question. I would just choke them until they crack.
All right, next question. Which
No. Who's Job? Who's Job?
You asking me who Job?
Both of you.
He's a perfect man that lived in the land of Oz, whatever you say.
isn't he the guy that
Endured so
God
much.
took everything from him or whatever?
No,
not
God didn't
not
take.
God. Yeah, he allowed his
God
wealth.
God gave
permits.
permission
He
from
allowed his
proxy.
wealth to dwindle.
Proxy.
Yeah.
Still.
Just don't kill him. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. Just don't kill him.
Okay. Okay.
the
So
devil
I'm
went-
gonna also choke you guys in that until you guys crack.
The devil went also in the. Choking's crazy.
How many sheeps did he have?
Okay. Yo, you just
I was like, who knows? Man? Come on.
as many as the Lord allowed.
Abundance. That's the answer.
I'm
Abundance.
joking. What was the test for him? What was the test that he had
Just
to
don't curse
lose?
God.
Agree?
Well, the devil said, "Yo, he only worships you because you know
'Cause he
nothing
has
bad
his
ever
stuff.
happens to you."
Because he has his
So
stuff. That's the
that was the-
basis,
yeah.
basis of the story.
Okay, man. What was the bet God made with devil that
That you could do whatever you want, but you won't curse my name as
won't
long
curse
as you don't
my
kill
name?
me.
Okay. Did Job fail or succeed?
Succeed.
He succeeded. Did not curse God.
No. He said, even if you slay me. No, I'm going with no.
Job did not
No
curse
technicalities. No.
I'm going with no as well. We ride or die.
We ride or die. That's what I'm sticking with. We ride or die.
Ride
God.
or
Job
die
did
with
not
this one.
curse God?
Oh, yo,
No technicalities. No.
No, don't
What does
do that.
technicality
I don't know.
mean?
Whichever. No technicality. He never cursed God.
This when you
No, you guys saying this. I'm asking you what did it mean, the technicality. What do you mean by that?
None of this. He
Okay.
didn't curse God. No.
So he succeeded. In sin.
Yeah, 100%. That's my answer. Succeeded.
Okay, let's find out.
Am I gonna have to pull up scripture for this?
Let me see here. I don't think you might have to, but archive. You have all your things, the questions thing you have to answer. You have them in the notes. You have in the notes. Remember, since we started podcast, you were writing things that we're gonna go back into like eventually.
Oh, that's on my iPad. I don't have
On
an
an iPad, so you don't have that. Can you put that in your phone? If Job succeeded in the mission or not?
I put it-
'Cause
I
I
don't-
can answer that
yeah.
next podcast.
Okay.
But I lean towards he failed. But there was a hidden lesson there that was going to be taught to him. Or wasn't that? I argue that he failed. Okay. So I guess that's the end of Job. What's next?
But we didn't even read the question.
Yeah,
though.
we didn't even get to read the question.
What question?
This is the second question.
No, I
Which-
mean, I'm just going to go for those names like Job, David,
Oh.
Solomon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who's David?
It was the king of Israel.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay.
King David.
Without you saying it, because I think I just told you before the podcast started, you, like, David, what is the lineage on the kingship?
The line Judah.
What was the lineage? You know,
Judah.
like, I mean, what? I mean, like, was it the first, second, fourth, or third, 10th king?
Oh, he's the lastborn.
No. Listen to the question.
You said
Was it the first, second, third, fourth, or the sixth king of Israel? What is his kingship
his
lineage?
kingship.
Yeah,
I want to say second.
second king was the first.
You told me it's. I can't pronounce his name, but I remember you told me.
Jerusalem?
Yeah. Can you give me the option? Sorry, I don't.
No,
wanna
not
guess.
Jerusalem.
You said his name. Once you say the name, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
Begins with an M.
Abimelech.
Abimelech.
Yes.
Abimelech.
Abimelech is the first.
Oh, okay. So then he'd be the third because it was him, then Solomon, then David.
Okay, the third. Okay,
Yeah, third,
so but Christian teaches the second king. after
Second,
Saul.
yeah.
And you say it's the third.
Third because Abimelech, the one you showed us, was first. Then I believe it was Solomon, and then David.
Solomon. Okay, awakening. We're gonna answer that question later on in the podcast too.
So write it down.
Don't have to. I already have it here. Okay. So who's Solomon?
The wisest man that lived.
Okay, that's what is known now.
yeah.
Who is he?
He's the king, known to almost
Maybe
chop
let
baby.
Um, him answer this one because let's go back
yeah.
and forth.
Okay, known to
Let
almost
him
chop a
answer
baby.
this one. Let's go back and
come
forth.
on. All right, go.
Proverbs. He was the guy who spoke it.
Spoke is the guy that spoke it.
Can I add on?
That's all you know about him? Who's his father?
David.
David. What's the lineage in the kingship?
So if David was 3, he'd be 4, no?
He'd be 4. Okay.
And he almost chopped the baby in two.
The what?
Huh?
He almost just chopped the baby in two.
Okay, that's one of his sagas. Got it. Okay.
What's that about? Chopping a baby in 2.
Yeah, that was a hard time in Israel. So people were eating their own children. Not eating. No. That, I got it wrong. No.
Okay, that's the point. Yeah, that's
That's different. Yeah, that's the different part.
Well,
Two
different
women-
part.
Yeah, they were eating. They had to do that to survive.
First you crush your tent, now you eat your children. Yo,
They had to survive.
tough
Yes.
being a Jew.
And that was the curse God gave him for doing too much nonsense for so long. The two women.
What are you laughing at? Yo, this.
It's crazy. Continue.
There were two women that gave birth, at the same time. One slept and rolled over this baby and it died at night. The other one kept the baby. But then at nighttime, the one that killed the baby switched to dead bodies. So that he took the living baby and he gave him to the other woman. But the other woman knew that wasn't the child because that's the mother. He grabbed her, touched it. No, that's not my kid. So he looked around. That's my kid. But the woman said, nope, this is my kid. So conflict. So King Solomon, now they have to bring King Solomon to solve this issue. King Solomon, in his wisdom, understanding that a mother wouldn't want to harm to his children, said, okay, fine, since you guys are arguing, let's split it in two. One takes half, one takes half. The woman that's the mother says, yeah, that makes sense. That's that's totally gonna do. But the mother says, you know what? Just give her the baby. I would rather just give her the baby. Solomon knew that's the mother. Even if he wasn't the mother, he showed more love for the kid than the would-be mother, which wouldn't be a good mother to begin with. So he gave the son of the child. I don't think the sex was mentioned, to the one that showed more love. So that's Solomon showing many of his wisdom.
Interesting.
Very smart way too.
Very, very smart.
Right. Okay. But if that one was a little bit smarter, higher IQ, would actually reverse psychology. But she's stupid. Okay. Next question.
Do you want to answer this one? The question.
Job.
What do you mean, Job?
Job. Just click Job.
No. We went. Oh, you're gonna click on it.
This is the second one because we did this one, which is the
Click on it so I can get the
Click on
satisfaction
Joshua.
of the green.
Click Joshua. Let's see what people say.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Exposed.
Of
Exposed. You want
Oof.
Exposed.
Okay, can't click on it. Right.
I can click on it right here. Joshua.
Yeah, give us a percentage. Any people got it wrong.
There's no percentage. It's
So,
just
correct.
and that's
So
it.
they don't embarrass anybody.
And then they gave a reference to the scripture where you can find it.
Go in the comments. Let's see some nonsense happening here.
5
Let's
comments.
see who just finished the book of Joshua today. The book of Joshua. I showed the book?
I think so. I'll tell you right now.
Exodus, Deuteronomy.
Leviticus,
Josh-
Number, Deuteronomy. I think Joshua right after.
Huh. Okay. Come now. Joshua.
That's all there is.
That's it? That's all the comments?
Yep.
Okay. Someone of course knew that Joshua means Yeshua too, because there's no J back then. Okay, that's a Okay, come back. What we have?
All right, this is the second question right here. Which Old Testament figure was known
Job.
for his great patience during suffering?
Great patience during suffering. 100% not David. That guy smashed as soon as you see it. There's no suffering happening. Okay, Job. Okay, go to the next one. We don't have to. Just see the comments. See the comments. Someone got around and complained. For trivia, helping learn more about the
Amen.
Bible, things I didn't know. You didn't know that? Okay, my cone. Should have said she was in her 20s. You should know that. I'll be honest, I believe all of them had severe suffering. But which one had the patient? Do you understand the question? Come down. What does this guy say here? Yo, alamati Hebrew means long suffering. Okay, buddy. Suffering sukata. No porter plumbing. No water on tap. No refrigerator.
No motor car.
Oh, okay, guy. Quote the scriptures that said Job had great patience. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And the next guy says, I feel like Job had quite the opposite.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Okay. He had great loyalty. I don't think it was patience. Great loyalty. Patience for what? He was waiting for another kid, even though it was coming. All right. Next question.
What did God create on the first day?
Who knows the answer to that?
I do, but you want to switch turns like you did?
You just answered last one, didn't you?
He did. Light. Well, it depends. Like the first classified day was light, but he created first was heaven and the earth. But the answer here is light.
We'll go back to the question.
The first classified day was when he made the light, because then he split it up
What
and then
did
made
God
it
create
day.
the first day?
Yeah, he made
there
it
was no
day.
day
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
of course.
But the first thing he created was heaven.
See,
and
I'm
earth.
interested in that. I remember people got it wrong. They may even know that is wrong. So that question actually framed. I don't think they'd be smart enough to trick them like that. I don't think they trick.
If they put the options heaven and earth,
Yeah.
maybe they'll trick them. But
let me get into it. Let me see. Like, what was this thing?
The reference.
Do you have it there? Do you have it? You logged in your?
Yeah, the reference is Genesis 1, 3, and 5. That's what they use for reference.
What did it say?
I'll pull it up right now. Genesis 1. Alrighty, KJV. I don't know why you're not in KJV. Enter. Alright. So Genesis 1, 3, and 5, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light, and it was good. And God divided the light from darkness, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning was the first day.
And even the morning was the first day.
Yeah.
So
I'd say when he divided the light and days.
yeah, because day and night is the rotation of those two. Complete
Yeah.
rotation. You cannot just have one of it does those no, right?
Yeah.
So it says light. Okay, so process of elimination here. The land came after
Land
light.
can't, yeah,
Animal
exactly.
and man.
Yeah. If they put
So-
heaven and earth, maybe they could trick a lot.
Yeah, process of elimination. Yeah, okay. Got it. Let's see here. Okay, this is okay. Let's go next one.
Who was the father of Isaac?
It was the father of Isaac. You want to answer this?
It's his turn, unless you want me to answer.
Okay, what's your turn? Go ahead.
There's only 3 options, so 33% chance.
I'm gonna put the camera on you so you can see you thinking.
Sure. I mean, doesn't help. Is it Abraham?
Are you guessing?
Is that a guess? Is
Because Jacob and Isaac, I feel like they were brothers. I think I remember a scripture.
Jacob and
about-
Isaac are brothers?
I think.
We'll go in the comment. Let's see what you get. Jason,
Abraham.
I think you have too much going on. Let me do the thing.
I'm good.
It's gotta change smoothly. Abraham. Okay, that's the correct answer. Yes,
That is-
Isaac is
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Abraham's son. Okay, next one. Well, are you enjoying the milk so far?
The milk
Yeah.
is kind of sour. It's too
Kind of
easy.
sour.
It's too easy.
And the milk is sour. Okay, next one. What it says?
Jericho.
This is
Let
which,
the man read.
which
Let the
city's walls fell after the Israelites marched around it for 7 days?
Okay. Which city fought after I fell first? So since you are so eager to answer this question, what was the profession of the woman?
She was a prostitute.
Good. What was the color?
Purple?
Purple. Purple?
I'm guessing purple, yeah.
That's what you're good?
Yeah, I'm not
Scarlet.
sure. I'm not sure. Scarlet? Isn't that purple?
Is it purple scarlet? I think it was
Scarlet
kind of
purple?
reddish.
Isn't scarlet purple or no?
No, check.
Reddish, I think.
It's like a reddish.
But why would you scarlet purple? Scarlet is red. Like deep red, I believe.
Like a burgundy?
No, it's way lighter than a burgundy. It is proper red.
Proper red.
Proper red.
So scarlet is a proper red?
Proper red.
Oh, okay.
Go back to the
that's
script. Just make sure we're correct.
All right.
Proper red.
The cloth on the window of Jericho. Put KJV. Let's see what scriptures it says.
Was it a rich city?
Jericho. It was rich city.
Because purple was a very like hard color to manufacture.
Yeah, the prostitute had it. You know, imagine what the nobilities had. No, scarlet. What color is it? Just make sure we're correct.
Well, you ask Google. Google tells you Passover, Exodus 12:13.
Idiots.
It's the red stripe that symbolizes, the passing over. Yeah.
Fools.
But let me put Bible verse. See if it pops up. Scarlet thread.
Okay.
You look online, it does say scarlet. So
Scarlet.
yeah.
So you got it wrong, yeah?
Yes, I did.
I choked you.
I'm tapping out.
So that been Joshua 2:18. Joshua 2:18.
I got it.
What color we have there?
Scarlet thread.
Scarlet thread. Okay, you got choked. All right, it's back to the question.
Yeah. Damn. A line of scarlet thread in the window. Damn.
Next one.
Who was the mother of Samuel the prophet?
The mother of Samuel the prophet. It's your turn.
Bro, I just said Jericho. It's his turn.
Okay.
The mother of Samuel. It's been so long since I read Samuel. I don't know.
All right. Process of elimination. I know you can get a 50 chance out of this.
Okay.
Yeah, process elimination, yes.
I know you can get a 50 chance out of this. I know it.
Yeah, but that's still I'd still be.
It's
shooting
better
at
than a
least.
25.
Yeah, but I just don't know the answer. Because
Go back to the question.
all I remember from Samuel is that how God talked to him, and then his father was like, "Yo, you got to tell me what God told you."
Well, let me give you a hint, right? You know that Judges is where Samuel is in. I mean, not Samuel, Samson, right? So you could say any book that was after.
I don't think he even knows the book order.
No, I
No?
don't. I don't know.
So it's going to be
damn.
hard.
Never
Correct.
mind.
He needs to know that first to know this answer. Okay.
Yeah, so I wouldn't.
What
even
would
know.
you answer?
So I can't lie to you. I don't think I know the answer. I know it's not Ruth or Esther. I'm going either Naomi or Hannah. But I want to say,
Naomi's Ruth's mother-in-law.
yeah, so I'm going to say, I was going Naomi, but
So it has to be.
Yeah.
Naomi's Ruth's mother-in-law.
Naomi's Ruth's mother-in-law?
Yes.
Or is Hannah Ruth's mother-in-law?
Naomi.
So then it'd be Hannah.
Correct. Who was the first king of... Okay.
And 6 days ago. All right, I know the answer. Abimelech.
Okay. This we're here, right? A good way to put these guys on tap out also. I let the joke into that. Go back to that question. Who was the first king of Israel? I'm gonna make sure that I check this and see what people are saying. And I bet Awakening Church would say that Saul is the first king of Israel. They would say that 100%. And I'm gonna click on it in front of you so you can see. They would say Saul is the first king of Salem.
Correct.
Yeah,
But
it
they
shows
say,
up with a green check.
right? You want to maybe twist the camera there so they can see? Oh, Awaken, they can still see it on the top. Awakening Church says Saul is the first king of Israel. This is a lie. It's a Christian lie taught by fool, to learn from fools, to learn from institutions and colleges run by fools with one incentive in mind, to make merchandise out of you. They said, if you get this little piece here wrong.
What do you mean by making? What do you mean by making merchandise out of you?
Making merchandise out of you?
What does that mean?
Money.
How would they make
merchants.
money out of this question?
By selling your stuff, by giving your courses of college, that interest. Then you gotta pay. Then you gotta run a church to get coin people. Then you gotta pay them. They open a bunch of churches, people that own the money. Therefore, that's how they make money. You're merchandise.
I understand now.
Okay. They say Saul is the first king of Israel. Let's go to our tabs. Let's start this podcast.
All right. Where do you want to begin?
The one I sent you the screenshot or okay, right there. Judges 9:6. What does that say?
Judges 9:6. And all the son of Shechem gathered together, and all the house of Milo, and went and made Abimelech king by the plain of the pillar that was in Shechem.
Okay, a plains in Shechem. And Judges 9 says?
And Judges, that is what Judges 9 says.
That's in Judges 6. Judge 9:22.
Oh, 9:22. When Abimelech had reigned 3 years over Israel.
So he reigned over Israel as a king.
Yeah.
I mean how he got there.
Yeah.
I don't care.
King.
If you reign, you're a king. King reigns.
Right. Okay, king reigns. Not a douchebag. Bible says Abimelech. Who came first, Abimelech or Saul? Abimelech, because that's the book of Judges.
Yeah.
Saul came in the book of Samuel before he was even born.
Anointed, yeah, and all that.
Right? Okay, so was that right there wrong immediately? Right? Go back to the third king.
Third king, 2 Samuel.
2 Samuel.
2:10.
I mean, second king. Second king. Second one.
Oh, second.
Samuel
1 Samuel 13:1. Saul reigned 1 year, and when he had reigned 2 years over Israel.
He reigned, the king. Okay. That'd be two. If you not account, that's two kings. Unless you want to go in the book and go in between those two books and show me another kingdom, I'm not correct my stance. If you can go between Abimelech and Saul and show me another king that happened in that period of time, then you got more kings before Saul. But until then, Saul the second king, Abimelech is the first of Israel. Third king.
This is 2 Samuel 2:10. Ishbosheth, Samuel's son, was 40 years old when he began to reign over Israel, and reigned 2 years, but the house of Judah followed David.
Okay. House of Judah is a clan. Israel is a whole, not 11. He reigned over Israel, but the house of Judah decided to give ears to. It's like your mom ruling the house, but then Felix had to listen to you. But if mom want to kick you out, I can kick you out. And both of you.
Yeah, but if Felix is on mine, two is bigger than one, and I have the army, I could just kick her out.
By law, you call the police, what are you going to do?
But I have numbers. You get what I'm saying?
You should call the police, so what are you going to do?
I have the numbers.
She has the law.
Go to
Brother,
war.
she's Israel.
No, what I'm saying is if... Oh,
Go to war with the police.
it's just one clan. It's not like a whole clan. It's just that one clan.
Yeah, one.
Oh, yeah, then they would lose. Yeah,
Right.
I thought it was like a whole...
There was 11.
Yeah.
They chose Abimelech. Now, I mean, Ash put my mouth, whatever the hell his name is, crazy. That's Saul, the king of... This is a little known fact people don't know. After Saul died, his son took the throne. Not David. David had to fight his son off. They had like actually a war for a long time. David had to beat his son down, find a way to kill him for him to become king. That's after his son died and he became king. So David is not only the second, he's the fourth.
Yeah, so that goes to the previous question when I said I thought third.
Yeah.
So it was fourth.
He's the fourth king of Israel. So understanding this is the fourth king of Israel, the other books after this have meaning. They have numbers attached to them. If you don't know these things, you will miss the book completely. Right? But what if the book says something, the prophecy about a fourth king, do that? What would you think that is? You would say, oh, of course, that's Samuel. No.
It wouldn't.
Wouldn't be Samuel. You would miss the whole context and you think it's someone else. It's so important to understand the book. If you don't understand the book, you're going to be sitting here talking a bunch of nonsense because you think you have an understanding of something you didn't read, you were told. You didn't find on your own. You can't show it. You can't prove it. You find it in some dictionary. You find it, you listen to it in the church. And you come that understanding and you say something that you think and believe is true. Awakening. This is a big church in Rhode Island, isn't it?
I would say one of the biggest in New England.
Right? Biggest. They think Saul is the correct answer, the first king of Israel. Right? And by that logic, they would say David second and Solomon the third. Right? They would have Samuel as a tricker. They have Samuel there as a tricker.
Yeah.
You come? No, you can. It's fine. You can pass. You need to pass. Oh yeah. Oh, I already found it. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. So that's the beauty and that's the danger of misunderstanding one little thing of the book. Just take just a little bit. That's all it takes. Right? Until today, you believe David was the third king.
Not today, but
until
as recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You believe until right now, you're like, okay.
Well, right now, like I remember, I said previously you said Abimelech, so I remember back then.
Yeah,
but recently I did not know.
You did not know Saul's son took the throne.
I didn't know that. No, that
okay.
I did not know either.
Correct.
But to be a king, wasn't it God's appointed?
No.
No?
God didn't appoint nobody to be king.
Not even for first one?
No. He said, go to the Samuel, go to the book of Samuel. See what God said after they picked the king. Here's what God said. Go to the book of 1 Samuel. When people, let me find it for you if you don't know where it is. Being a king is the direct rejection of God. No, God felt rejected. Remember, God also gave them the book of divorce because of why?
Because that was during Moses' time.
Yeah, because of the hardening of their hearts.
Yeah.
Not because God wanted to, not because God's plans, because the hardening of their hearts God allowed them to have divorce. Same thing here. And go to Samuel 1. First Samuel 8. First Samuel 8. Go ahead.
1 Samuel 8. And it came to pass when Samuel was old that he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second Abiah, and they were judges in Beersheba. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took bribes, and perverted judgment. 4. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together, and came to Samuel unto Ramah. And he said unto them, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
So who asked for it?
They did.
The people asked for a king, right? No, keep reading. Just making a quick commentary there.
All nations. 6. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. And the Lord said to Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people. Capital H.
The people.
Hearken unto the voice of the people.
Not mine. Listen to the
all
people.
the way that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me.
That rejected me.
That I should not reign over them.
That I should not reign after them. Judges is the way of God judging over the people, not by that to the king. And with that came a warning. Keep reading.
Now therefore hearken unto their voice, howbeit yet protest solemnly unto them, and show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. And Samuel told all the words of the Lord unto the people that asked of him a king.
That asked of him a king.
And he said, This will be the manner of the king that shall reign over
He said,
you.
we do it then. Okay, fine. You want a king? Okay, it's going to do. Happen. Let's go.
He will take your sons and appoint them for himself,
Good.
for his chariots, and to be his horsemen.
Military.
And some shall run before his chariots, infantrymen.
Yep. Infantry.
And he will appoint them captains over thousands and captains over 50s, and will set them to ear his ground and to reap his harvest and to make his instruments of war and instruments of his chariots.
Yes.
And he will take your daughters to be confectionaries and to be cooks and to be bakers.
Yep.
And he will take your fields and your vineyards and your olive yards, even the best of them, and give them to his servants.
Correct. Taxes indeed.
And he will take the tenth of your seed and your vineyards and give to his officers and to his servants.
Yep.
And he will take your men servants and maid servants and your goodliest young men and your asses and put them to his work.
Yeah. So you take the best of the land and leave you with nonsense. So then we're gonna have a high class, middle class, and the shit class. Right. So right there, that's the consequence of a king. This is not what we believe in here today. It's not God's plan.
Yeah.
This is the people's request. Therefore, there's a consequence.
I wonder if nowadays, if we lived back then, because there was manservants and women servants, right?
Maid
We have it today.
What about the people that identified others?
What?
Others. What would they be called?
Abomination.
Pretty much.
Let's go. Right. So here we go. Now we see taxes.
Yeah.
We see
Classes, like different,
classes changing. We see army with the kings war, because you have an army, you're gonna have to use them. Conquest. Right. Let's go.
He will take a tenth of your sheep and shall be his servants. And ye shall cry out in the day because of your king, which shall have chosen you, which ye shall have chosen you, and the Lord will not hear you.
You shall cry. You will cry. Look, get out of here, Biden. God's like, la 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 la. Right? No one bothered. We don't want Trump. Come on, whatever. God's like, I told you. I warned you. You wanted a king? There. Now you pay. Every time you go to work, 20% of your money gone before you even see it. That's a king.
That's on a good day too. That's on a good. That's on a good day,
right? Then there's brackets to it. You know, the higher more money, the more they take. Right? At some point, you gotta open a business so you don't take too much. You gotta pay tax after you spend that money on the business, right? That's how the rich avoid that. So that's the consequence. What else you have anymore?
Nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel, and they said, "Nay, but we will have a king over us."
They gave all the warning. They said, "No, we have a king over us,
that we also may be like all the nations, and that our king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battles."
There you go. That's the people's request, not God's. The kingship is a rejection to God. God did not want them king. I give them king is a hardening of their heart. Even God warned them, told them it's gonna happen. They said God was like, "You sure about this? Here's what's gonna happen. You sure?" Said, "Nay, yes, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it." And then they have it. So answer your question very simple. Samuel 8.
So yeah, I find it interesting too that their explanation of saying Saul was the first king is they said 1 Samuel 10:1. And I could read it right here unless you want to pull it up. It says, "Then Samuel took a vial of oil and poured it upon his head and kissed him and said, 'Is it not because the Lord has anointed thee to the captain over his inheritance, to be captain over his inheritance?'" So I think the mistake here was this is the first place that, God anointed someone to say, like, this is your king. Because Abimelech never got a specific page, so they're thinking, "Oh, Saul's the first one."
Yeah,
but
he was still king.
Abimelech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they did, but I'm saying reading
like
wise,
the people who were
reading
before
wise
him.
is easy to miss a sentence than a chapter dedicated to
They
saying
can
this guy.
specify. They could be like the first anointed king.
Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah,
But they didn't.
yeah, that's on them.
Yeah, but the people anointed Abimelech to be their king.
Yeah, because you can't just be king. People have to elect you. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So it was already another
anointed by God or by people. You're still a king that reigned over Israel.
Yeah.
What makes a king not the anointing is your reignship, your kingship. I don't care how much oil I put in your head. If you have no throne, we're king of what? King of dirt. You have to reign.
King. Nah, let me not.
What are you? King of dirt?
Yeah, pretty much.
So
there is hope though. There was one. If you read the comments,
yeah,
there was hope. There was actually one dude that actually knew about it.
The one dude. Okay, let's go. Let's check it out.
One dude who knew, and then if you read the replies, there was a guy that replied, and he was like, "Wow, how about that?" Laugh emoji.
Now read that again.
Where's
It's Eric Dave Hall.
Right here, Abimelech, Judges 9.
And then if you read the response.
They might like judges. I want that guy to be in the podcast.
One man that was actually really smart and figured it out.
Right here, and he even quoted it. This is NKJV though.
Yeah.
After Abimelech had reigned over Israel 3 years, which we talked about before, and when the men of Israel saw Abimelech was dead, they departed every man to his place. After Abimelech, there arose to save Israel Tola, the son of Puah, the son of Dodo, the man of
He became the first judges. That's this. Yeah.
Yeah, Ishakar, right?
But after Abimelech, that's when the first judge arose. I'm not sure if that's the name of the guy or not, but after he died, the first judge arrived. He judged over Israel.
If you could shed some light, I didn't know what this response meant. It could be a whole bunch of baloney. I don't know, but it says the response right above it. It says Abimelech was the king of
Shechem.
Shechem, just that's the town of the people.
So he's making the claim that he was not of Israel just that one time.
No, he's wrong.
Yeah, he's wrong, but that was this claim. Okay, I didn't know if Shechem was something
it's over Israel. Over Israel, it's not just Shechem. That's what I think happened. But then he ruled over the whole Israel for that long. Because to become a king, you have to hold like a fortress, and you can spread your power.
Kind of like the capital city, Washington D.C.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Right, we don't have. They're not like Washington D.C. president. The president of the United States, but they're in Washington D.C. That's what his capital is. Yeah. Okay. There is hope. There is hope. There's guys like that outside. There's a few of us. And that's how being holy, being understanding. It's a narrow path. It's not many. Even with that own comment, I bet people mention other names there. Not even people said Solomon is the first king. That's what they're. It's just. What else we got? Let's see. Will we finish with that? Is all answered?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see what else they got. Samuel the prophet, king of Israel. Okay. Let's go on right here, this question right here. Who was the last judge of Israel before the monarchy was established?
No, I think
we already answered that.
Yeah, we're going to end this right here. We already correct Awakening Church. And what I'm wishing to do in the future, when we have session like this, I would like to cut it and post it as a video on its own. Because clips, only much you can take. I want like a whole, maybe this is a good 10 minutes we just did. How long was this?
So far?
Yeah.
47 minutes.
47 minutes. That's one thing. We can maybe tag Awakening. Maybe hope people see it and educate themselves, And this guy, what's his name is, the guy that answered right?
Yeah.
He still doesn't know about the tallest son. I bet he doesn't know. If you tell him what Solomon, what number is he, he's going to say the fourth. He's the fifth king. So he still doesn't know about the tallest son. Okay, so that's a good opening. What else do we have? Anything? We'll go straight to the main course.
No, we can go straight to the main course.
Straight to the main course, the Book of Solomon. We shot like this transition sound and the news. That'd be nice. You guys should work on that, like transitioning sound, like Kendall Owens does it. Okay, so come back to me. The Book of Prophets. Before we read this book, though, we're gonna have to look at it in Jesus' light. Jesus.
What do you mean by Jesus' light?
Here we go. Go back to the scriptures. I sent it to you. Read that. Next tab. The next tab. I think where we.
No, these are the certain parts of Proverbs that I questioned.
Yeah, what's the one? The Luke right there. Luke 12.
Here we go.
Okay.
But he that know not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever which is given, of him shall much be required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. Correct.
If I'm giving you much power, that makes sense. If somebody doesn't know ignorantly, he doesn't know, he made a mistake. So you're gonna, educate them a little bit. But the ones that perceived to be, imagine a cop breaking the law versus some guy with a mental issue. Which one you throw the most possible? Which one you more angry at?
The cop.
The cop, because he has the badge, he has the gun to kill you. Yeah. He's protecting. He's in the name of the law, and he's breaking it. If a judge does something like scrupulous, we're gonna go after the judge bigger. If a president does something scrupulous, You know, if just said nobody, you know, they do all day. Nobody cares. We see a guy like breaking law, we laugh. Oh, look at that guy. We go on, we go. I watch posting something online. Oh, you beast! You know, but so it makes sense. But apply this to Solomon or even Samson, because he claimed he was the man the strongest there was, because he had the spirit of strength in him, right? Solomon, our spirit of wisdom, the angel of wisdom came to him, right? So we can apply the same now, because we call Solomon. No, I mean Samson very stupid, because come on, you know that's what he did. Stupid.
Yeah, we call him potentially the dumbest person in the
dumbest.
Bible.
Actually, man, that's a close.
I'm just quoting what was said by the professor.
Yeah, that's now that I'm thinking about it, that's a close call between those two. Okay, here's the proposition. I have the strongest man that has no intelligence, and the most intelligent man that have no strength.
Who would I rather be?
Who would be, if one of them error, who would you consider to be the most dumb?
The smartest man.
Because he was given more in wisdom.
More wisdom, yeah.
Yeah. But let's say we have the strongest man and the smartest man. And they had a competition of carrying some thing very heavy up the mountain.
Goes to the physical man.
And the smartest man were able to do it quicker than the strongest man. What would you think of the strongest man?
There's an issue.
There's
an issue.
Right?
No, not really.
Explain.
Not really.
Explain.
Because now we have advancement in technology, right? The smartest man could just, invent something that does something way quicker than what a human can, because he has the knowledge of leverage and stuff like that the guy doesn't. He has the knowledge of quote unquote the wheel. You know what I mean? Instead of Samson just carrying it.
No, I said carry. I didn't say use any technology. Carry.
Oh, so it has to be physically just carrying.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a competition.
They don't test of strength. Oh no, they actually say the smartest man beat the strongest man in a fight.
Then we have problems.
Then we have an issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Nandaguriya, right?
I'm fighting myself.
What if the strongest man outsmarts the smartest man?
Then he was never the smartest man.
Correct. Right? You see my logic where I'm going with this. Solomon had wisdom according to the book. Samson has strength according to the book. But he wasn't wise, and we're not going to give him nonsense about it, because he did use his strength at the end to commit the biggest murder there could ever be. But Solomon, right? You wrote a book we're going to get into. Book of you wrote 3 books: Proverbs, Ecclesiastics, and Lamentations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Lamentations. You wrote 3 books. One book,
Songs of Solomon too.
That's Song of Solomon. That's Ecclesiastics, I believe.
No, there's 2 different books. Ecclesiastes one, Solomon one.
Song of Solomon, Ecclesiastics the other.
Psalms, Proverbs,
okay.
Songs of Solomon.
Maybe one shot. Okay, we're gonna correct that later. Or we can look into now. We can look into now, so we corrected it immediately. So here are the 3 books: one on his younger days, one in the midlife, and one at the end when he was old. They pretty much all contradict each other, right? With a lesson on it that we learned in the book of Job. There was a lesson that Solomon was trying to paint between those 3 books that came all together, were mashed in the book of Job was produced, right? And that's really the first one. I wish I had time to just go to all 3 of them, because I love these books of Solomon. They're very, my favorite books, all 3 of them. And Job, I didn't dive into it like so depthly, because it's a straight up story, and there's a bunch of things that I don't have the answer to. So, I think it's even harder than the book of Revelation. It's the book
Where
of
do you
Job.
want to start?
Let's start the book of I can see a thing.
Sorry.
Let's start on the book of. Did you find the answer that was asked you to look for?
Songs of Solomon.
Yeah, which is
I maybe I misquoted, but it's right here. This
progression.
If you go there.
Okay. Proverbs, Ecclesiastics, Songs of Solomon. Yeah, that would
Songs
be
of Solomon, and then if you click on it, the first verse, it says these are the songs of Solomon. Just the first verse.
Okay. Okay, this is a letter that for this girl that God used to show how he feels about Israel. Okay, Songs of Solomon, Ecclesiastes, Proverbs, and what's the book Lamentations?
Lamentations.
Yeah.
So it goes Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastics, Psalms, whatever. Isaiah, Jeremiah. Then after Lamentations.
Okay, who wrote book Lamentations?
I'll tell you right now. I have to read. I don't know. Right off the top of my head.
The first chapter. They just tell.
It says how desert lies the city once. She is full of people. It doesn't say. She is the queen of Proverbs.
Does it sound like Solomon talking though? On his style of writing Proverbs? Just questions and little phrases with no explanation.
Kind of, actually, yeah. When you say that, kind of.
Yeah. Okay, we can look into that later. But let's dive into the book of Proverbs. Let's have the real podcast. The rest is just appetizer. Let's read it. Simple game, right? The chat can even play it too. If you hear anything that you disagree with, you say nay, and you explain why you don't disagree with. If you hear something you disagree with, you say yay. We move on. It'd be pretty common sense. If it makes sense, we should all agree with it. If anything that contradicts either our lives or what we know or experienced, or seen and heard, history. If anything at all you hear that contradicts these things, even contradicts scripture. Because, a good example here, Solomon said, a virtuous woman retains respect. It is in respect. Don't be, walking around and being unvirtuous, right? And a strong man retains riches.
Yeah.
Solomon asking the rich man the strong man to be rich. Remember, Tate said, if you're rich, the matrix can get to you. Matrix cannot get to you. Now, Tate said that. He seemed to be a rich man. But Solomon also said, don't be overly wise because it can cause you to die. And Jesus says that rich man is impossible to enter the kingdom of heaven. Remember that?
It's tougher. Yeah, it'd be quicker for
So they contradict each other. Yeah. Jesus and Solomon. So and just give an example. If you hear anything like that contradicts either scripture, your experience, history, or even your thought process, how you would go about things, just say something about it. If you agree with it, yay. If you disagree, nay. Make your life a king. Okay, let's start.
The Proverbs, Chapter 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel.
Pause. We know who is. Proverbs of Solomon, king of what? Son of David, king of Israel. That's who he is. Okay, we already established that he's the fifth king of Israel, not the fourth or the third like the Christians teach. He's the fifth king of Israel. That's the truth. Regardless how he got there, God anointed or not. In fact, did God anoint Solomon? Did God anoint Solomon at any point?
I don't remember.
Did any prophet anoint Solomon at any point? They just passed on to him because he's the son.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. So you don't have to be anointed at the beginning. Just a symbolism thing God disagreed with anyway. So we know who he is now. Let's keep going.
To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding.
So he wrote it for that reason. So we know wisdom. You don't have to come to me, So we know wisdom and instruction, and to perceive the words of understand. That's the purpose he wrote the book. So that's what we're here for, all right? Okay.
To receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity.
Equity. Pause. What's equity? What's equity?
Your stuff you own, basically, your wealth.
Look it up. Look, equity. No, I don't think I would mean in this sentence. In this sense. Justice and judgment and equity, I don't think that has to do with the money and reading in that way. Something have to do with morality.
Can I see the word?
Equity. Just look that up real quick. Fast. You were a research guy. That's your new job.
Equity, right here. The term equity refers to fairness and justice, and it is distinguished from equality.
Distinguished from equality.
Equality, sorry, yeah.
Distinguished from equality.
Yeah.
Distinguished from equality. Read that again.
The term equity refers to fairness and justice and is distinguished from equality.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure I understood that definition, but all I know is fairness and equally. Okay.
To the simple. To the young man, knowledge and discretion.
To the young man, like I said, he wrote this song. He wrote this when he was young. When he just became king, fresh. His mother helped him. His father gave him all the things. He's fresh. He haven't lived life yet, but he still had wisdom. All right. Okay.
A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels.
Okay, buddy.
To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
Pause.
But fool.
Remember, we gotta pause after every chapter. And it says,
Verse.
after every verse.
Okay.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but the fool despise wisdom and instruction. Yay. Do you guys agree? Disagree?
No, I'm thinking. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all understanding.
Yes, the fear of the Lord.
Does that apply to everyone? In your opinion?
It says to the young man.
To the young
So you
man.
gotta don't forget what we just read.
Yeah.
To the young man, so you understand knowledge, instruction, wisdom,
Did
justice.
Did Jesus fear the Lord?
Oh yeah, of course it did. You better.
Yeah, then I have no qualms with this. Yeah, I agree. Say yay.
Okay, you agree.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay. No, you have to have conviction. Either you agree with what he's saying or you don't. If you have any rebuttal to it or any why it's nonsense or why you think it's incorrect, say it. If you think it's right what he's saying, yeah, that does make sense. If you think something is not completely, just say it.
No, I don't see anything wrong with what he's saying.
Okay. Go on.
Fools despise wisdom and instruction.
I agree.
My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother.
Ooh, I got a problem with this one.
Don't forget the
Explain.
law of thy mother.
Go back in there. 8, right? My son, hear the instructions of thy father. You think for my father to be alive today?
Maybe he's talking. Maybe he's talking personally, not you.
My son, he's
Yes.
talking to the young man. Remember that. He's talking to the youth.
Maybe now he's referring to his son.
No, this wrote the letter for that. Go back up. So can you go back up or no? You can't. This is not a. Maybe we should open a tab like separate. So maybe we
To
can go
understand.
back up.
Oh, we just had it. Right here, this 5.
It's 5. A wise man. Okay, I could just read the problem. Solomon to know wisdom and instructions to supersede the words of understanding, to see the instructions of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity.
Equity.
To give subtlety
Subtlety.
to the
To the simple. To the simple.
to the
To the young man.
Yep,
Knowledge and discretion. So if you are a simpleton, you mean a dummy, you know. If you're a young man, which means you're still simple because by its definition you have no experience, right? So these people haven't lived that what he is right now. If you are between, I say 11 or maybe 9 to 16, some people need to go until 18 because some people are very slow of maturity. This is a book for you, pretty much what it's saying. To you, I'm writing this. Then he's talking to you like a father at this point. My son, hear your father. And Solomon is not my father. And my mother's not his mother. My mother's not my mother. So you have to read that with that context. He's talking to you as a son now. My son. That's like when you read a letter that says, dear this, dear that. They're not a dear, but that's just how you start a letter. He's saying, my son, hear the instructions of your father and do not do what?
forsake not the law of thy mother.
The law of thy mother. Right. So I have a problem with that. Because I believe there's fathers are really dumbasses.
True. And what happens to the fathers that believe in trinities and all this
Yeah,
stuff?
they put you in church for 70 years, you learn nothing still. Right? That still say David the first king of Israel. What happened to those father? Right? What happened to the father that pretty much does stupid things to the point that the mother leaves because she can't handle him anymore. She just depressed or
abusive
whatever.
fathers.
Yeah, right. And then he puts you in a stepmother house, and then she kick you and your siblings out, so her children can stay in the house. What happened to those father? And the father just tells you, patient. Just eat the fish by the tail. Lord will provide. What happened to those father? What happened to the father that beats you to the point where they break something in you that you cannot go forward to function in normal life anymore? Because they broke a bone somewhere, or now they hit some place that shouldn't be hitting, and they kick you too hard in the head. Now you have a problem learning. What happened to those father? What happened to the alcoholic father? Was he a good son to begin with? Was he a fool that did not listen to the words of his own father and his own mother and love his mother? What happened to that guy?
Yeah, I mean.
And what happened to the father that betrays his master and then commits suicide after that? Where is his son? Where is his...
I don't know if I'm jumping the gun on this, but I remember when I was listening to this, doesn't Solomon say something to the effect of God will give a hand to the afflicted about certain things like that?
So we said, how you explain Job?
Job was just a test.
It's a test.
It's not like he said that to go to everybody. It was a test, specific test.
Then how you explain Judas?
You're talking about how God allowed the devil to do whatever he wanted to, kind of putting him in as not an experiment, but we'll see what will happen.
Yeah.
But I know.
Think about this. Even though he got married again and made other sons, he still lost the previous ones.
Yeah, that's what I always say, because everyone says that he gained riches back, but
right.
you there's no things of losing your son and saying gaining
again another.
To me, that for me,
think
that doesn't
about
work.
that.
I always had that issue, me personally.
Okay.
Is it just a case of it's just mafia again? God's just playing mafia. He sent Jesus, but the reason why he sent Jesus because no one was able to. Yeah.
You know what? This is actually, maybe I should do a whole podcast explaining the lessons here, because people have these questions a lot. Why God allows evil? The book of Proverbs, the book of Ecclesiastics, and the book of Job explains his answer. Why these things happen. And if I just give the answer now, the podcast will be boring, So I'm gonna just not say it. We just keep reading this and see what our minds can come up to, and at the end, maybe we have a concrete, talk to the point where maybe we can go with the answer on our own naturally. Maybe we'll show, but keep going.
Stand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck.
Okay, pause it. He's saying this, you know why? Because he's a mother boy.
Mama's boy?
He's mama's boy. When Absalom fought against David, his father, and David ran, of course, there was a dispute who's going to take kingship after David died, and his mother, just the same way as Jacob. Remember Jacob took Esau his blessing because his mother had a trick up her sleeve. The same way his mother, Bathsheba, pulled this move. Right? She played a lot of tricks and made Solomon king, and then Alexander the Great, also a mother's boy. Many great kings are just mother's boy because mothers kind of has a way with that. Even Benjamin Franklin, our father. I found him father. You guys found him father.
Who's you guys?
America. You're born here. Shut up. You're born here. That's your father.
Green card?
No. The green card?
Oh, no, you don't.
Hey,
deport this man.
Get him. Get him. I already paid my taxes to stay here. So yeah, but that he also, when he went to France to petition them to help them fight against Britain, woman helped them because he could flirt. I don't know if you guys read his biography or not. when he was in US, he used to have fun with. He used to write letters on flirtation, but they never meet. Just a practicing he does. So he got good at that. Just write one letter. They meet. They just stay in contact, but nothing like sexual. Just like it's like a chess game, you know, like when your friend, you play a message and you leave it 5 days and you plays, and you leave 5 days and you plays, like that. So he was just sending letter to the woman. They got good at that. When he went to France, he got to the circle of the big folks because the woman, he was so good with the woman that the woman kind of introduced him to the important people they need to meet. That's how we defeated England. All right? Mama's boys. They're very powerful. Mama's boys. So that's why he's saying this. Because he didn't experience a bad mother. He's young. That's why he's saying this. Because in his life, his mother was really good to him. What about the alcoholic mother? About the cheating mother? About the mother that doesn't cook, doesn't give you the right nutrition for you to even stand or go to work or learn in school? About the hooker mother? We have those. About the mother in welfare? And teach you to be in welfare. About the mother that plays rap in your whole life, that's all you grow to know, and you become to be violent, aggressive, and about that
the mother that plays sexy red all day.
About that mother. About the mother in the club every weekend. About the mother that brings men to your house while you're still a baby, and they go in your room, you can hear them making noises. About that mother. Solomon didn't have that mother. That's why he's telling you to listen to a good mother. He didn't have the bad one. That's what I find issue with them on that. Anything else you want to say?
No.
I think that's a very fair point you make.
Okay. Let's keep going.
My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance.
You gotta pause at every.
Oh, I thought it was because this is the whole like idea of like if the group tells you to come and do this, I thought it.
So you waiting for a whole
idea,
clump.
a whole idea.
Okay, so where we start? If they say come, so we start like at 10?
11.
11.
No, it says 10 there. What does 10 says?
If my son, if sinners
if they entice you,
if they entice,
consent thy not.
Yeah, come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So what you do?
They say, come with us. Let us lay wait for blood. Let us
pause.
lurk.
Let's wait for blood. What does that mean?
Let's go make some moves.
Gang banging. That's what it means. Let's go drive by.
I mean, I would do it more than, it's not just gangbanging. It could be just wait to catch revenge.
In America, that's what it would be. But in other countries, you just run in the bushes and wait for a guy to come by because you have no car. And you have no, you just in Africa, you're on top of the tree or something. That's what I did. And when we have ops come in,
Hey, don't incriminate yourself.
Top of the tree. Hey, this is like
this is his former self, man.
This is.
He's a new creature. The old is gone. New is here.
I'm not saying we did that to kill people. We just as a kid playing.
Nah, he doesn't want to incriminate. Seek. How cute.
I know.
He doesn't want to. He's backtracking.
Hide and seek. We hiding on the trees, and some guy we don't like, we jump on his neck.
Hide and seek with a bat. Yeah.
Find you. Your turn. Oh, you just getting up? Okay, guess the game is over.
Exactly.
Oh boy. So don't do it. Don't in America be gang banging. We be stay in touch. Let's go get this ops. Or the other guy to talk. Oh, they did that. Don't do it. That's all I'm saying. Don't do it. Go ahead.
Privily for the innocent without cause.
So don't do it for no reason.
For no reason.
If only Ricky knew.
For no reason. You cannot let somebody talk to you into doing something you're not involved in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? Yeah. If somebody messes with you, we do this naturally, me and you. Our people that have a problem, he still talks to us. It's not like because we're friends, you cannot talk to my enemies. I have exes that don't talk to me anymore. He still talks to them because they have built their own bonds. I don't get in between that. So we did this naturally already, like without even having to listen to Solomon, right? And him too, you have people that's not cool with that I talk to.
I think that's probably why it's young men, because when you're a young man, you don't develop these
correct
proverbs.
Yes, but the Christians would say amen to all these things because they think it's dumb. Even though they had a whole life behind their head, they're not reading Ecclesiastics or other stuff. They're reading Proverbs still. Oh, hallelujah, amen. Dummies. Right? This is to young men and simple people. This is just simple instructions baseline of if you maintain this path, you'll do well up ahead. Keep going.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil.
Thief, stealing, like jumping people. Going in the house, people sneaking in. That's what's about stealing. That's just a gang, a group.
Mob.
It's correct. Mafia. A lot of Italians, little boys, joined the mafia in the old days. They did the same thing here. Right? GTA. That's all it's about. If you're GTA, what guy's name? San Andreas.
Trevor.
Well, if you're
CJ.
Yeah, don't be a CJ. But today, it's the opposite. They make a game and make kids want to do it.
Pretty much.
It's cool. Let me a CJ. As simple as that.
Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse.
Can you explain that? I don't know.
Casino. Betting. Lot. Go play again.
Houses with spoil.
Go back
Cast
a little.
in thy lot among us.
Yeah.
Let us all have
I did go back. I'm sorry.
substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse.
One purse. That'd be the big banks. That'd be the Vanguard. That'd be the BlackRock. They wanna that'd be the stock. Right? They wanna own everything. Like, did you know Diddy own proportion of Twitter? Diddy owns proportion of Twitter.
Did not know that.
He had the same purse as Elon Musk. It's like a businessman, like shadow people. You gotta get together and just,
Where'd you see that?
Huh?
Where'd you see that?
What I see that in here?
No, the Diddy owning whatever.
Court cases. I was reading them.
They exposed it, whatever.
Yeah, on the court cases. So Diddy own portion of. Now that's not a good. That's not a good. How you call it? Press. You don't want Diddy being same. I have the same purse as you.
Yeah, I didn't see that on Twitter.
You don't want that, right? So that's what it means. Same purse. Trying to own every piece of everything and then come together through robbing and gangbanging and intimidation, which some group people will do. I can't say because might get banned from that. You know who they are, right? The Franklins, whatever Candace say, right? Okay. Oh, even you said her name, like, wait, the school. Huh? What does that mean? What is that?
You don't know who people that
I'm not gonna put the camera on you.
don't know what that is.
I'm not putting the camera.
Okay.
He doesn't.
What?
Oh, never mind.
On to the next verse.
Okay. That's what it means when you do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path.
Put on the screen and go back again.
Walk not thou in the way with them.
Don't do it.
Refrain thy foot from their path, for their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood.
Yeah.
Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood.
Pause. When you go buy a car, right? That's why they call them sleazy salesmen. That's what they do. They set up traps, make money out of you. If you walk in and know what you're doing, you walk out of there with a lot of debt. That you walk in a car place, right? If you make the math of whatever payment that you're supposed to make, I had I'm looking for cars. I'm shopping around, and because I already done this a bunch of times, so I know all the traps they set up. They give you a number. If you think, okay, this is really expensive, they say, wait a minute, we can divide this to you in this many months. The max is 72 months. You can pay for it. Each month you pay this for 2 months. They give you pretty much $400 a month, $500 sometimes, $600 sometimes. But if you pay attention, if you look at that number, that's my number. You say you sign it, you just made a mistake. Because if you add those numbers to 72 months, they're more than the original price. As long as you sign it, you're screwed. You agreed to it. Right? And people make that mistake. That's a net. That's a trap. Right? Some tell you, don't even tell you about gap insurance. People don't even know about the gap insurance. Many people don't know. I don't know if you guys are aware of gap insurance.
Yeah, I found out about it last week through Elton.
Last week. See? They didn't tell you about it when you went to buy your car. They hid information from you. That's a trap.
They didn't hit it. Maybe
They hit it. They should inform you of it.
Is it by law that they have to reform you?
They're trying to help you. They're looking after you. Who wants to be stuck with the bill if some car gets
No
destroyed?
one does.
Correct.
But they're not in the business of helping you. They're in the business of selling cars.
Correct. Then business making money out of you. What does it cost them for insurance to pay the car?
It won't cost them nothing.
It won't cost them, but they won't tell you anyway because they have the same purse as the car insurances. The car dealers, the car insurances, and the car manufacturer are the same purse. So they're together under this. They lay weight on you and put the financial net trap waiting for you to fall into it. That's in our world right now. That's what
That's
it
the
would
equivalent,
translate to.
yeah.
In their world, it's just literally I gotta come after you with my sword and shield and get whatever. That's way of war back then.
Yeah.
I'll keep going.
Does 18 they lay wait for their? Sorry, not 18. Yeah, 18. They lay wait for their own blood. Mean they go after their own people, or what does that mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They would even
Get their mama.
they would even extract their own family members. They would even do that. That's how low they are. They lurk privily for their own lives.
Okay.
They lurk privily for their own lives. So are the ways of every one that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof.
There you go. Greed.
Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Pause. What is scorn? Scorners. Who knows what scorners is? How long?
Like hatred.
Scorners?
Scorners.
You are such a guy. You make sure you know what a scorner is.
Yeah, you want to guess or want me to
No,
tell
no, no.
you?
You tell me what scorner is.
So he was asking for
how to
us
make
to,
you look
like,
a fool right now? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I thought you
Yeah,
wanted
because
to
they're
make
just
it
saying
so.
that like hell hath no fury like a woman scorned or
Woman
whatever.
scorn, but you never understood that saying.
No, I always thought like if you have like intense anger or deposition
all
against
you
the person.
understood.
A person who expressed contempt by remarks or facial expressions.
Okay.
So people that do this.
Or yeah.
Wait, that's
or you some Judes.
Yeah,
Wow.
woman scorn. Yeah, when
That's a
you
scorner.
talk to a woman girl, what you doing? And she like, you ever
That
get
neck
that?
crack was crazy. You
You never get
broke
that?
your own neck. That's crazy.
Hey, that's
a
what I
little too natural for you,
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying.
Dude.
Yo,
That's what in Cape Verde, that's what you deal with.
Nah,
You
but
know.
your neck went.
Dude, that's what they do. That's what they do.
nah, you broke your neck.
Dude, whatever it is, man, I did a good job. Maybe you could like portray
too
them,
good.
You did a good job portraying.
portraying them
okay.
like I'm a good actor. That's all it means, right? Simple
Okay,
as that.
so wisdom is saying to the simple ones, the people who are not exactly intelligent, whatever.
Yeah, too simple.
It's like how long are you gonna be happy like that? Like how long are the fools gonna hate knowledge? That's what wisdom is saying. It says it's at every street corner, so it's saying wisdom is very visible.
For example, no, it's just saying like simple wisdom. When it says without, I mean outside. It just means it's not in your head. It's like wisdom is everywhere, but you're not want it to come inside you, right? And when he said, what else he said that? For example, right? Look at this podcast. For example, after you go above an hour, people tune out.
Yeah, retention is not that great.
No, the tension is not great. It's annoyance to them. It gets boring. It gets they get scorn. They begin to displacement with your face. That's what the scorner is. Now we maybe understood that better. Now we know what that means. Well, hell doesn't feel better. How's that hellish? It's a woman breaking her neck. Like, who made that stupid?
It does sound
Probably
kind of
somewhere in England.
It does sound kind of stupid.
Yeah,
Now
whatever I
that-
mentioned now, you was think he's a great one, but he's a dummy, right? So
Can't be that dumb if we talk about it today.
people repeat it. Now we just kind of now that you understand, I'm thinking
Dumb
say that
travels,
again.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, last time you saw a
Dumb.
woman scorn. When was the last time you saw a woman scorn at you?
At me? How long? I want to say a week.
A week? Someone scorn at you? Somebody?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yikes!
Say a week, yeah. A week ago.
Wow. Okay. So now we understand that better. Keep going.
Turn you at my reproof, Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
I have no qualms. Yeah,
100% agree.
If I warm you, you know,
being a back, you're scorning, right? Now that woman you want, like not one, but that woman you liked in high school.
I'm not name dropping.
You just liked it in high school. She was just a sweetheart. Then she just scorned at you every time.
And then you sit there and be like, Belzefia.
Right? And then what happens like about 20 years later?
Pregnant, 5 kids, no jobs, McDonald's, what else?
Right?
The list goes on and on.
One day, I didn't share this to anybody, but I'm going to share it today, right?
Okay.
When I freshly came out of Southbridge, I moved into Providence. I was looking for a PlayStation headset. I think I was trying to buy one.
Okay.
And I went to this Walmart, just looking around, and as I entered, someone extended a hand to me asking for money, right? And I looked back at her and I took like about $5, handed it to her, and I walked off. While I'm walking, somewhere between my brain, some wires connected, restructured the face of this person.
Oh, I know. I know what you did.
Right? Restructured the face of this person, and it took me back to high school. I saw someone, I gotta name the names, I don't know what's happening now, the family or what. Maybe the one that this thing becomes popular and people see this. I saw a high school sweetheart on the, not sweetheart, like someone that just, scorned at me pretty much. I wasn't worthy. I was, I don't know, whatever she said, right? I saw her begging for money in front of a Walmart. To me, I'm not saying I'm not as cool as Solomon here. Just laugh at them. I'm not cool as wisdom, just to laugh at them. But it's sad, that saddened me because I can't even express it. We're all men here. We had the girls we liked. We planned for them. We imagined how we would care to them, how we take care of them, all that kind of stuff. You have a dream. You dream. If you're euphoric about
Yeah, so
her,
you like this person.
right? You get euphoric, but not like, because never had a chance to, know her. She's just gone. You have no chance. She can't approach. She won't let you. You're nobody, right? And therefore, she doesn't have a crystal ball to know the future, because if she had a crystal ball to know the future, she would probably good right by now, in a very good house, like, all that kind of stuff, looking like a princess, but no, a complete stranger that met me only like 2 years ago, now he's enjoying the fruits of all that, right? Okay. So, that's the story I have to share on that when it comes to somebody that is not wise, just pursues happy stuff, wants to have a good time, wants to be somebody they find to be cute or attractive, and they want you to do whatever pleases them. They're not willing to open their minds or wisdom to enter for them to follow the instructions, because being in the high school, you're still a simpleton. No matter what you think, you're a simpleton being in high school. Now we know better, now we should pay more attention in high school, didn't we? Right? Didn't we? Right? Okay, so that's the tale. If you guys got anything you want to share on that, then, a fool that came all around and 460, 260 back where they met their foolishness.
I'm not name dropping, so
No, you don't have to, man. You can share that tale without name dropping.
Like, I'll have something boil inside of me, and I'll make a name drop.
No. Come on.
I know myself. I know.
Okay, so you're okay. Well, that is wise, at least. How about you?
On to the next verse.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So
this is Solomon speaking. He's speaking directly, right?
No, this is Solomon put himself. It's like,
or this is a letter out to.
Yeah, wisdom's talking.
Okay, so that's what I thought, because wisdom was like, I will pour myself into
wisdom
you.
is talking right now. Wisdom is not convinced you. Why you should listen to him? Wisdom is arguing with you.
Yeah, and
He's
you're
pleading
saying
with
if you call upon wisdom, but you will not answer.
Yeah,
so,
he's telling you, like, when you're young, you do all the foolishness. You refuse to give me into you. There are times that will come that you will seek me. You're not find me. Time of your pain, distress, you're gonna be angry. You're gonna seek me in the morning. Not gonna find me. Because when you do stupidity your whole life and become homeless, every morning you wake up and it's raining, you would think, what if I just didn't do that? You know, what if I just that one thing that I did, that one sniff that I took, that one day, what if I just didn't do that? What would happen?
Yeah,
that's what you were thinking.
So that to those people that smoke or whatever, do have these bad habits, do it if they did it with the youth and not seek wisdom when they want to find it, be too late. Cancer.
Too late. You already suffer consequences. Your brain probably not even able to.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
You pass the age of understanding, of growth or learning.
Yep.
All of that, you're not gonna find them. So very profound thing right there. Very profound, and that is the truth. Seek wisdom now. Today, right now.
Today.
Subscribe.
Okay. So start by subscribing. And the great wisdom.
That's a good start.
Good wisdom, right?
Hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would have none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices.
Pause right there. It's very simple, very upfront. You be filled with your fruit of your own way. You drug, you party, you smoke, you just anytime you want to have sex, it's just boom. You will feel the fruit of your own devices.
It's a famous song out there. I don't know if you guys know it. The Single Mom song.
There you go.
What?
Yeah.
The Single Mom song. You probably wouldn't know because you're not on it. It's at least on that part. But it's a song that plays, and I look up the lyrics.
Is it like White People Talk One Night?
White People Talk One Night?
Oh, you don't know about that song?
What's another song?
What? No, I never heard about it.
White People Talk One Night.
You want to share your knowledge on this song?
Yeah. The Single Mom song. I'm sorry.
You can both
go. I'll search it up.
You guys can both interject with the song. Maybe there's something wisdom in there.
No, mine is just utter buffoonery. Mine is just
this one
trolling memes.
Yeah,
this one's a troll, but there is
this like Single Mom song. You got the lyrics on Genius? Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, I don't know what Genius is to be.
They do lyrics for songs.
Yeah, so it's a new song that came out. He's a famous guy because he made the song.
I don't want you to sing the lyrics.
I'm not gonna sing it.
Incantation type stuff.
You're not getting it. If you want me to do the cadence, go somewhere else.
No. I don't even want you to say the words.
But anyways, right? So they'll post like basically how they got famous was they'll have a single mother crying, I just can't do it, having one kid, crying, it's too much work. I wish I had a man, regretting her actions basically is what they're doing. And then the song sits in the background, the single mom songs. How, you let it hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. It's just a song.
That's unfortunate.
It is, but that's exactly what it is,
Yeah, and that falls into the word of Solomon right there. What is it again there?
For you turn away right here.
You'll be left to your own devices. Your own devices. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices.
Pretty much.
In the money. Keep going.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Pause.
So I have a question with all this, right? Where do people like speed fit in this?
Wait. You're talking about like internet personalities?
Yes.
Like people who like put on a show for people?
I don't know if it's a show. I think I personally have my doubts. But what do you say about those people that are foolish, but they don't see their own demise? If anything, they are being rewarded with wealth, endorsements, and all this.
What did that last one say?
For the hidden knowledge. Okay, so
32.
for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
The prosperity of fools shall destroy them. If you're gonna talk about speed, let's talk about Logan Paul.
I just named Speed because he's the first.
In the same boat.
I'm not. I'm not putting name. I'm just saying those personalities.
Let's name Logan Paul. Let's name
Sneeko.
Hold on.
And you,
He don't want to do it.
you love Sneeko, man.
I don't love it. Hey. That's haram. Stop it.
but in like the most like
it.
obtuse way, you love him, man.
Obtuse.
Let's
Acute. Not even a little bit.
because the fruits of your own device doesn't come in the same time for everybody. It takes some.
Yeah, sometimes
earlier
it takes a
than
little bit
others.
longer for the
All
punch to hit.
So for you to name a bunch of these people, maybe the time is not there yet.
Yeah, but
Sneako's still he's still evolving. He's still finding his
But if you go Logan Paul, he still haven't met the demise. He's in
What?
He's in WWE making millions.
lawsuits.
Big lawsuit.
over this prime thing. The
Olympic thing.
The
logos.
What
Yeah,
Olympics?
that.
What
He put a logo of the Olympics on his prime drinks, and that's huge no. You're gonna get absolutely ringed out.
Nobody respects him in him and Coffeezilla because he tried to sue Coffeezilla to expose him for his what's it called? He scamming his viewers with the coin, whatever the hell that coin is. That's going on. Nobody in the circle respects him.
But he still makes millions though.
Right?
He's gonna keep pointing to it.
What it says there?
32, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Their prosperity shall destroy them. He has a buddy now that's married to a porn star, I believe.
She ain't KSI?
No. He's co-star, like married to a porn star. That maybe they're already divorced because, you know.
Oh, he's talking about Lana Rhodes and
Mike whatever. Right, he has that. What else he has? He also married some very promiscuous woman. There was a big thing going on with her like about a year ago.
Yeah, the
this
blondie,
boxer guy.
Right?
Yeah, this boxer guy just keeps exposing her, just showing videos and pictures of her just kissing men and hooking up with them left and right. They are exposed on that. No one respects him. Right? This Michael Jackson, you know, they call him the
Prince of Pop.
You know, yeah,
King of
Prince of
Pop.
But they also called him as you put P word, right?
A file.
Correct, because of that. Who else? Like R. Kelly.
But
who else?
The point I guess
Diddy.
the point I'm making is
all those guys. So we should go at the tip of the top.
Yeah, let's go with Michael Jackson. You say Michael Jackson, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, he did that, and everyone talks about it, but no one denies his greatness.
No one denies greatness.
So where was the downfall? No one denies his greatness. Because if you say that did take a hit, let's say, but if you look overall, I would say
people still love his
people still love him. There was people buy his biography, so like, you know,
and he still means a lot to a lot of people.
But that's not what makes a man happy.
This is about wisdom, not happiness, man. But continue.
Well, it is about happiness because if you're gonna destroy, you're not happy, man.
I mean, true. No one's like, oh yeah,
it
they
is
took
about
all my money.
Because
Yeah.
if we act wise in the beginning, you'll be happy at the end, or the rest of your life, or
Yeah, I agree
sometimes,
with
right?
that. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna see about that because I believe Job was pretty wise too, but then still didn't have a good beginning, or a middle age, whatever. Jesus was the wisest, not a good ending, right? So
Jesus had a purpose, man. He was come on.
You get a good track. There
Come
you go.
on,
That's
man.
like
Come
that.
on.
If you're playing bingo, you already put a piece there,
Yeah,
right? You
all
already
right.
put a piece. This is the bingo. I'm trying to
You going down.
finish a frame. So purpose can get in between that.
Okay.
So whatever Parliament's talking about, purpose can be unpredictable. Okay, that's one piece of the bingo god.
Bingo God.
6 more to go.
Small G.
No.
of course.
It's 4 more.
8 more to go. No, 8 more pieces. He said
B-I-N-G-O.
he said
Yeah, but
purpose.
you only
But
need
I could-
5 in a row.
Huh?
You only need 5 in a row
5
to
in a
win.
row?
Yeah.
Bingo.
I don't know how to play bingo.
B-I-N-G-O.
I thought just 9 blocks. You're
No.
supposed to cut.
Nah,
get
you just need 5 in a row.
Free will is on in that bingo list.
Hey, but how many boxes in the bingo book? How many boxes?
that's
25.
25.
by
That's what I'm talking
5 by
about.
5.
You have one day. You gotta get the
one of them is free will.
no free will.
Can get in the way.
Well, what is your free will?
He didn't curse God. That was free will. He could have cursed and it all stopped. Free will.
Well, what is his free will on?
He could have said it and stop it.
No matter what free will he had, or bond will, or whatever, he's still gonna go through that.
No, because he can curse God and it could all stop. The devil's purpose was to I'm pretty sure if he cursed God, the devil will stop and be like, I told you so.
So he's saying, but there's someone in Bible that cursed God and then well.
No, I'm saying no. This specific example, not anybody. I don't know.
Hey, we putting up pieces in the bingo card here. We said destiny affects with it. So that means no matter where you are in time, if your destiny is precise, those rules will not apply to you. So we can also apply that same logic to everyone else according when it comes to
Free will?
Free will, both in the past and the future and the present.
I mean, I guess I would still apply
Right?
it, but anyways.
I don't think your free will. That's not a bingo piece. You can't say that.
Okay.
But anyway, you gave me an example. You said speed. Why you mention speed to begin with?
Well, first con because that's the most foolish of the foolish. If you ask me, the guy barks, twerks, does the most stupidest thing, and he gets all these attention, views, likes, sponsors.
What about this guy?
That's
Charlie?
why I said it, and I just
So a comedian is a problem.
no, he's not a comedian. No,
What is he?
yeah, I think I don't think he. If he classifies himself as a comedian, I would not classify him
An entertainer,
entertainer. But I don't.
new age entertainment, making full of
So,
yourself.
so do you think? Me personally, I don't think that. I think that's how he is. I don't think he's acting.
You think that's how he is in
Yes.
real life? You think
Yes.
turn off the camera,
Yes.
that's the man.
Yes,
Why would you think that?
yes. Me personally, I don't know how you say it. What women call intuition. I'm not a woman, but I just have.
So you have no.
I have no.
So
I have
you
no-
just.
obviously I don't.
Information.
I don't know the man behind closed doors. Yeah, I'm not in his
You got a
personal
feeling
circle.
in your bosom.
I would advise you.
That's what I
Anyone
said.
you see with a lot of followers on camera, they're probably not that person. That's the doubts that the wisdom will get to you.
No, I mean I know he's not, but I want to say it's not far off. I think that's pretty much what he is. I don't think it's a Jurassic far off. Specifically him.
Have you heard of the kid Sketch?
Sketch. No, I'm just saying.
You never heard of Sketchy? Sketch.
Sketch? No.
You should look into the stream sometime.
Sketch?
Yeah, and tell me what kind of person you think he is in real life.
Sketch? I mean, if you're going in the route of what's your boy of Minecraft? Your boy being the one that did the speed runs.
Oh, Dream.
If you're talking about in that aspect of Dream, if you know about Dream, then obviously I know that exists. But just with him, I just like you said, I got something in my bosom saying. Yo,
Who's your favorite YouTuber? Someone you
I don't have
someone
a
you
favorite.
regularly tap into and to take a look.
Was it Professor Juvie?
That's a Juvie.
Yo, this guy is good.
Wisdom in the bosom of
This
it.
guy is good. This guy is good.
I'm telling
You good?
Shoot.
What do you think Professor Juvie is in real life?
I know him in real life. Yeah.
You know him in real life?
Yeah, he's a dirtbag. No, I'm joking.
Who do you think he is in real life? He's the same person in the camera as he is on the outside?
Yes,
You say so?
I would say so.
Okay.
Yes.
I mentioned Sketchy guy, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna look into him.
Because you seem to think people you don't like are that way. I don't like Sexy Red. I hate that.
Yeah.
I can say I hate everything. Anyone that plays a song on my social media gets deleted or blocked.
Instantly.
And if anyone,
Fair enough.
And if anyone that I know that has a friend that plays it and I hear it, either that person gets blocked or you get blocked.
Guilty by association.
All right.
Guilty.
Yo,
I hear a
simple.
car
I'm
driving
gonna
outside.
demand it. You block this person because they're a fool, or you gone.
okay.
Right?
That's fair.
That's how much hatred extends. But I'm sure now that's not what she is in real life. Not sure because you never know with these people nowadays. But I would say probably not. I don't consume my content either. All I hear is the first few letter. I'm this sexy. It's over. Block down. That's all I hear. I don't know about this person, but all
sex block.
that's all I hear. Like that name pops, that song beeping, gone.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No, I don't know what she's into, what she does. I saw her like 2 frames. Aiden Ross, kind of something, music, whatever. Block, deleted, app gone, destroyed, app, phone thrown out the window. Right? Because I know what she represents. I don't know who she is, but I know what she represents.
You're talking about her lip gloss and all that. I know what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about what she represents.
Yeah.
The degeneracy of the black people.
You know what a lip gloss name is?
Lip gloss.
Yeah.
That's a person?
No, her lip gloss, what she has called
No, what's it called?
Yellow Discharge is one of her. And people buy it. That's the funny part.
Dude, I avoid knowing any facts about this person. You just put another one in my head.
Who?
You need to be banned from this podcast.
Why? What about my podcast?
Do you vote? What do you vote? What do you vote?
Wait, he said. Wait.
What do you vote?
Why? Why would I be done? I
We
never
have
support.
strict policy on this person. We don't endorse her.
Bro, I'm not endorsing. I said people buy it. I don't
We
buy
should
it.
actually give a different name. I don't want to use the name she picked as a stage name.
Voldemort. He who shall not be named.
Something very really off track, man. Just my
We are
hatred.
very off track.
My hatred took me off
All
track.
right, yeah, but again, like you were saying about Speed, the personalities and how.
You don't think he's the same?
Yeah, I think it's just
But
he's
I'm just trying to say
exaggerating
acting.
for the.
When do you think his downfall will happen?
His downfall.
think
Why
there
you
will
why
be-
you why you talking
or
about this one
if-
specifically?
Oh, I just told
they
you.
used to pray?
Because he's like that. They're laughing. You don't like him.
No, but first off, he's the first one to confirm. Well, if I look at all the streamers that are out there that's been pushed into the social media page, like the mainstream, him, Kai, Aiden Ross, who else? I think that's pretty much all that's being pushed out right now. They're the majority. And out of all of them, I think Speed is the one that acts the foolish, and I think he's the foolish. That's why I'm bringing up him specifically, if that makes sense. Because there's no way. Like, the stuff that he does to me is like, oh my gosh. Like, to see Ronaldo, your idol, and start twerking in front of him. Ridiculous.
Let me tell you.
To go to have the Ballon d'Or, right?
Yeah.
And Ronaldo getting like introduced to this house, like he's having all these I would say like lucky stuff, because I mean you would say some people wish to hold the Ballon d'Or or see one or to meet these people. Not a lot of people can. You know, they're getting these things, which I mean to me it's meaningless, but some people it's like that's their prized possession, and he's over there acting a fool. It's like, wow, when do you think his downfall is gonna happen?
Do you know the art of catching attention? Do you understand anything about the art of
What do you
catching
mean?
people's attention?
You just say some stupid outlandish shit. I mean,
Not every time.
not every time.
You can
but
do it, but you're not gonna get famous. I will.
You lose some sense of dignity. Yes, I agree with that, and I think that happened to him. But I'm talking about the downfall.
The downfall. You mean like people not like him, losing money, being broke on the street, homeless.
Downfall. They shall destroy themselves. I know he's doing that by his dignity, but I'm looking for the downfall.
You know, it's just the beginning, right? It's gonna take a while.
Okay, that's fair enough.
It's gonna take a while. You have to put his hands in a big jar cookie for it to get burned. This what it's doing now, but it's small. There's nothing of major consequences to it. Checking that for Ronaldo, so what? It's a football player. It's nobody. Who's Ronaldo is?
You in public, and so what?
Wait,
It's a football player. He kicks the ball around, man.
No, but that's not the principle. The principle is you twerking.
Dude, what? So what?
You condone those. You
And I say I can endorse him,
nah, you
but
saying
doing it
so
for
what, like, you
Ronaldo
know?
or in private in the park on Touch of Liberty, so what? It's just that idiot guy shaking his ass somewhere.
idiot downfall. Wait, when?
understand you.
This guy, man.
Yo, I can't wait.
He kicks balls around. That's all he does. In a very good way. Come on. You have to sometimes lose the big picture of this. People just saying, oh, they're some kind of god. People act in a movie, now they're some kind of, they call them celebrities. This guy just kicks the ball.
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. But to some people, the opportunities that he have is golden, or like, you know, is revered. You know what I mean?
Some would say once in a lifetime.
Exactly.
No,
to me and you, he just kicks a ball. But to some people, that opportunity is once in a lifetime, golden ticket.
Yeah, that's
you know
what
I mean?
gives you the worth. I mean, how much people,
Yeah.
put you in that high tier of
And
whatever.
here's this fool with no downfall get to
Speaking
doing
of-
that golden ticket
Speaking of Ronaldo, he got 10 million in 12 hours.
in 12 hours. Yeah,
subscribers on YouTube.
he passed Speed, and then what did Speed do? Some stupid stuff. He just jumped on his computer screen. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
half a
Art
day.
of catching attention. That's what it does. My guess is this streamers that get in that room and like you play this but don't nobody get in between each other's way. Don't try to copy what I do. You do something different. Provide something different to the viewers. I do this.
I think
you
so,
do
too.
that.
I think there is
so
something
they
like that.
divide this thing so they don't get in each other's way. And very smart. They're working. They collaborate. People think they know each other, but think they collaborate. Maybe sometimes even live in the same room or the same building or something.
Yeah.
Right. Who knows? But we got way off track with the Speed hatred of you here.
Yeah, looking for that downfall.
Hatred in your eye.
know.
Let's see if anything about hate here.
You and Sexy Red too. In upper order. Huh?
Hey, we'll see. No, I have a reason. Wisdom,
Me too. It's speed.
Wisdom hates stupidity.
Me too.
So hearkeneth unto me, shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Pause right there.
Chapter 2.
What's
This is 33. Sorry. Yeah.
33?
But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet of fear of evil.
Is that always true?
If you like look for wisdom, you won't have fear of evil.
Yeah, you will find nothing happening. You be
No, that's not true.
No, that's not true. You may find that it's all
Right.
over the place.
yeah. Let me do that again.
From fear.
But who's
of evil.
hearkening to me? Who listens to me? Who gives ear and counsel to me? Who lets me in? Who has me? You know, shall dwell safely. Is that always true? Those has wisdom, obtain wisdom, hears to wisdom, and seek wisdom. Do they always dwell in safety?
I want to say not 90% of the times, but there's that one few percent, the circumstance.
90% of the time.
Maybe 80, but 90.
Would you agree then that those that follow Christ are wise?
Yes, of course, because you will be persecuted, you will do that, but your soul remains.
That statement, no, it said safely. It said safely. It didn't say you will.
Safety from what?
That's say you go to heaven.
But what does he mean here by
Let's do
safety?
that again. Safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. When you feel fear in earth or in heaven?
You would not feel fear in heaven.
Okay, so you talk about here.
Yeah, or hell.
Well, oh hell. Those are two, like heaven and hell are two, like outside of, outside of.
I'm saying you said heaven, so I could say hell. You know what I mean? Could you feel fear in hell?
Afraid of what? Of the fire's cooking you? You know what's cooking you? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? You're afraid of getting there. Once you're in there, all you have to be is just.
Yeah, he said you know what's cooking.
You know. You're not afraid of anything.
What you afraid of? You know it's fire. Yo, okay, yeah.
It's the element of the sun.
Pretty much.
Okay, so that's talking about. That's a question you made, right?
Yeah.
If it's in heaven or in hell, I say it's here because you feel fear here. There's no fear in heaven. You know, the love of God removes all fear, right? Even in heaven, it wipe out all your tears, right? Okay, I'll argue it's here, but let's go to 34. Let's see what it says.
There's no 34.
Hold on, let's see.
It's chapter 2.
Proverbs
Okay,
chapter
pause.
2.
Then pause. Then, right? So, I agree. Talking about here in heaven, earth.
Earth, yeah. I agree too. I agree
Okay.
too. Yeah.
So go back to that chapter. Just scroll back a little bit. Let's take a look at that. But who's hearkening to me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Where you commit evil at? In heaven?
No, you did. No, not anymore. No.
In hell, come on, man. That's a punish the evil doer, not to commit evil. That's a punishment. So 100% talk about the earth, right? So is it always true while you're in earth? If you hearken to wisdom, do you always dwell in safety? Is that a guaranteed thing?
No.
Now, one well established destiny gets in the way. If you have destiny to do something, it will happen. There's people that are born for specific function, that's all they're born for, and that's what they die for. One of them is Judas. He was born for that one play. Once he's dead, Bible even says, "Oh, too bad. That's what you were just born for, and can't be helped." Bible said that. That's what you're born. That's your duty. Someone has to do it. Who? Let's just close book. Oh, Judas. Okay, sorry. He died. That's what happened to him. Now he's known to be. He's synonymous with betrayal. The man that betrayed Jesus himself. That's your name, Judas. Everyone in heaven, in hell, wherever he goes, that's you. That's it, right? So let's talk about here. Destiny gets in the way of that, right? Okay. Outside of destiny, do you always dwell in safety if you obtain wisdom or be wise or follow all the instruction of Solomon? You always obtain safety.
No.
Okay. So would that make Solomon wise? What a fool.
I wouldn't say fool.
Did he escape the things talking about here? Evil or fear?
No. Because Wasn't he sought off? I forgot who it was, but sought off to try to kill him.
Many times.
Yeah, so then that would be living in fear.
Right? And maybe not in fear, but his own wife drove him into betraying God and taking his kingdom taken from him.
So, yeah.
Did he even listen to his own advice? What does that make him? Wise?
Human.
What a fool. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Good answer. I don't know if that fits in the bingo book, though.
No? Damn.
Being a human.
I don't care.
Because human, we all fall into one category and also driven by destiny. So this is talking about humans here. We cannot.
Humans, the card.
Yeah, you cannot use your own thing for the thing. You can't do that. Like, let's go to chapter 2.
Proverbs chapter 2. My son, if thou wilt receive my words, and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver, and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord, and find the knowledge of God.
Okay.
For the Lord giveth wisdom.
Anything there?
I don't know. So it's basically saying if you cry out for knowledge,
Yeah, if you seek it out, if you value it,
you'll find it.
you'll
Yeah, if you
I
follow
disagree
it,
with
you
I
will get the
disagree
fear
with
of the
that.
Lord. You disagree with
You'll
that?
get the fear of the Lord or knowledge, wisdom.
Go back to it. If you hold the pressure as you hold money, as
Yeah.
you get up out of bed every day, make sure you in time so you don't get fired, right? So you become broken, eat nothing, right? So you don't get nice, pieces. This. If you fear of that, if you seek wisdom just as much as you do this, then shall that understanding. So you shall understand the fear of the Lord and find knowledge. The Bible says, "Fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom."
So can I imply that if you seek like money that you'll get wisdom? Can I imply wisdom, or do you want to say fear of the Lord?
I don't understand the question.
All right, I'm saying if you seek frivolously, like it's saying, like you search for money and all that, you seek diligently.
Yeah, go to word for wisdom. Yes.
Yes, you would find wisdom or the fear of the Lord.
No. He already said you will. If you do that, then you will understand the fear of the Lord
but not wisdom itself.
and find the knowledge of God,
So which is wisdom?
which is wisdom. The fear of the fear of the Lord.
The
is
knowledge
all
of God
wisdom.
is wisdom.
Yeah. Well, so if you seek wisdom, you find wisdom. Pretty
Yeah.
much, you said the same.
So I disagree with the statement. What if you're mentally incapable?
if you even understand what wisdom is, even to seek it, if you're mentally incapable.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people. I know some mentally, people. They understand. They understand things, but their social cues are not there. You know what I mean?
So are they able even to seek wisdom?
So they could seek something, but socially in social settings they're not good in. Doesn't mean they're not smart. They don't understand.
What's the purpose of a basket with holes in it, looking to get some grapes or apple? Wouldn't they just fall from the hole?
So are you? Okay, I see what you're saying, but so do you disqualify any mentally unstable people?
They're not capable. That's why I would call them mental. Because to seek wisdom, your this has to be working properly. God made and put here so we can use it to seek wisdom. If this is not working properly because of somebody down the line or before us, there's something very unwise. For example, pumping chemicals in the food. Someone's sperm is not good. From a kid born retired, somebody down the line messed up on wisdom, and now somebody else paying the consequence of it. Somebody was a fool over here. Now there's a what we learned in chapter 1. There's somebody now reaping that fruit. So if you're reaping that fruit, you fall into the consequences. So not even your penalty is unable to even obtain wisdom.
Okay.
So because a fool up the line muddied the waters, and now you drink. It's like going up in the rivers and muddy the water. Now somebody ain't gonna drink the dirty water. Can't be helped. You still have, no matter how you think you drink dirty water, you're gonna poop bacteria someday.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Sucks
100% unfortunate. But that falls into what?
What? What do you mean?
That's not a piece of the bingo.
Is that the
Another piece of the bingo?
That's not a piece of the bingo. You guys missed it. One is destiny, something you are born to do. One is
Generational curse?
you just. I was in a curse. I would say.
Drinking muddy waters?
What would you guys put in your own words though? Yeah, somebody that suffered the consequence of someone or of somebody that made some decision.
You reap what you sow.
For example, nuclear bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Some people born without functions. To this day.
Victim of circumstance.
They didn't, not because they lacked wisdom, right? Because they didn't have a chance even to obtain to begin with. They wasn't even born. That act was put there. It wasn't their destiny either, because, who were to guess? What's the purpose of being born in a nuclear fall? What's the purpose of that? What's the grandiose plan for that?
So what would be it?
Right? Jesus says, let me find it here. Let me find it here. Let's see if I can find it here. Go on Matthew 19. Let's see if you find an answer. Jesus said something about that. The second bingo piece.
Anywhere in 19?
Yeah, go to maybe, let's say what 10 says. Where Dane, flesh,
Right here. So start at 10.
that.
His disciples say unto him, if the case of the man be so with his wife, it is not good to marry. But he said unto them, all men cannot receive this saying, save they to whom it is given. For there are some eunuchs that were born. Oh, okay, I remember this one. Some of them are just born natural. Some of them are just, they go down that path. But I'll continue to read. For there are some eunuchs which were born of their mother's womb. There are some eunuchs which are made eunuchs of men. There be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. He that is able to receive it, let him receive it. Then where there brought unto him little children.
That's a different passage. But go also in John 9.
John 9.
Yeah. Let's go also in John 9.
John 9. And as Jesus passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered, Neither hath this man sinned, nor his parents, but that the works of God should be manifest in him.
That's a good indication then of it.
Yeah, but what word would you classify that as?
Yeah, how would you classify it? Why would you classify that?
Victim
People were
of
born with
circumstance.
no purpose and born without
sin.
Without sin, but they still have the thing that Solomon said you would not have. You will be safely. You be sure
From evil?
from evil. Not out of my eyes. That's pretty
Sorry,
evil, man.
fear from evil.
Not out of my eyes, man. I can't see the evil. It's coming to me. Not out of my eyes, man.
Was that holy water?
I'd be very scared.
That holy water?
Nah, this is,
anointing oil?
This is the thing. When my eyes get dry.
Oh,
maybe
Visine?
because of that.
Visine?
It just helps it. But very cool and nice. I have no eyes. I'm in the darkness, mate. Now I'm scared. I hear like put them behind me. Yeah. Right? That's scary, man. If you're blind, anyone approach you, like, who goes there?
Yeah, heightened. You're a little like on edge.
You are supernatural. Who goes there? Dead devil everywhere that looks walking around, man. Right? So, Jesus said, nobody sinned here. There's some that are just born because.
That's how it is?
So you can glorify God.
So they have a purpose.
Huh?
So they have
a purpose? Well, what's the purpose of being?
Glorify God.
Purpose is an action. You may commit an action. But if your non-action results in God being glorified, what was your purpose?
To be blind.
How's that a purpose?
Because it says right here, neither has his man sinned or his parents, but the work of God shall be made manifested in him. So maybe his purpose is the healing.
But God does the healing, not the person doing the healing. The purpose is what you do, your mission. How's your mission to just born blind? What did you do to get that mission? What was your accomplishment? You've been born blind.
I mean, it said what he did to be born. He didn't do anything.
He
didn't do anything to be born like that.
Right? So, which mean right there is some God just does it.
Just to do it.
Just who hinders?
Nah, see, that's that mafia. He's playing mafia, man. He's playing mafia.
Yes. He's sowing to reap.
He's playing mafia. Yo, he got all he knows every hand that's gonna be played. He's just letting y'all play the game how y'all want right now. Like that's just how it is.
He sows to reap. Right? And I said that on purpose because you said it's playing mafia. Job asked that question too. Job's like, what the hell are you? Because he talked with God. God explained to him, God asked him a bunch of questions, and then God talked to him for a while. Job's like, man, what are you doing? Like I hope one day we get to the book of Job so we can hear the God conversation with Job. Maybe we should
Revelations, man.
Revelation.
We're dying for Revelation.
You're dying to get there. But we'll. Yeah, enough for that. Oh, that's your phone, okay. Maybe we should do the. Okay, that took me within a thought.
Yeah, maybe we should do Job. You were saying
not Job, like all the 3 books of wisdom as a filler from now on, just to because I think they're a very interesting book and
yeah, it could be
get the understanding of why bad things happen. And many people leave, the faith because they have the same question: why bad things happen? Why God allows this? God so powerful? Why did they do this? They did that? They did this? Why people dying left and right? There's no God. Look at this: Ukraine, Palestine. Look what they do when people die left and right, like this Florida tornado. Look, this is senseless. There's no God. If God was alive, He would stop all of it. People have these questions, So I think you're very good thing to answer. The same way I answered slavery, because I had first day I opened my Instagram, somebody like, what about slavery? God's so bad. Why is he allowed slavery? I'm like, God's not allowed slavery. Man did that. And some men sin, some don't. Some are born with specific
defects.
Missions, purpose. Right? Some are just God's plan is bingo book, just reaping and sowing. I don't know what you call that though. Nobody name for that. Like, yes, some man just born that way, so God's name can be glorified.
It's mafia, man.
Yeah, that's like
the name. We'll
that's mafia.
That's mafia to me. That just screams. Oh, I just did it because I could.
Who hinders, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Bro, that's what I'm saying. My brother said, "Love y'all. Have a happy podcast." By the way.
Yeah. He was here.
No. He called me about the car.
No, nice. That's nice. Thank you. I don't know if he's watching.
I got words to tell him about interrupting.
Man,
oh yeah.
Good words of wisdom for him, huh? Okay, so you have 2 things that takes you out of this thing. Mo Solomon said, one is you're born with a purpose. So no matter what you do, that's your purpose. Even if a fish has to come and swallow you and spit you there, that's your purpose. 2, God just does it.
Mafia.
Right? God just does it. Reaps and sows. God just reaps and sows. So you born up to fix some problem. God just does it in a way so He can heal you later on, so His name can be glorified. So it's a proof of His godhood. Egypt, He did that in Egypt. Find example of that. He just did it. We did that also. He did that with Miriam, Moses' sister.
Miriam, yep.
He just talking nonsense, man. Here, lepers, boom, just does it. I heal you after. Don't worry about it. All right. Who else He did it with? Israel, the snakes, all that kind of stuff. You disobeying, like you get wrecked. But that's different. That's the consequence of disobeying. People just born that way. Who He did that with? People are born in a very not a good place. Nobody sent. What are the examples we can find of those people? What are the examples? I would say all the Nazarites. Maybe they're born with a purpose. Maybe that's in the purpose category.
No, I was gonna say John the Baptist because he was wow.
John the Baptist.
No, not really.
He was a Nazarite because he was born with the Spirit inside him already.
That's true.
We had a purpose was to baptize. No, his purpose was baptized with water, not to get decapitated.
And to baptize Jesus too. But I was saying because he was eating locusts and stuff like that.
Actually, his purpose actually to prepare the way of the Lord. That's his purpose, to prepare the way. He did that was his mission. But I think after they did that, maybe he just had to die. Maybe God just had to do it. He had the spirit with him. How didn't God defend him?
Yeah, I know. It's actually Elijah being your spirit.
Right?
Do you know about Jabez or
Jabez?
Yeah, Jabez.
Is that a comment?
No, no. In the it's saying here that he was labeled as weak or small by others, but he prayed to God because he refused to be defined by that answer, and then God answered his prayer, something like that.
Who said that?
This is Chronicles 4:9-10.
Chronicles. Jabez.
First Chronicles.
Okay, is that king?
It doesn't say anything. It just says that.
Are you reading that name correctly?
Yeah, I don't know if any.
It looked correct there.
Any other way to
spell
say it? Jabez.
Jabez.
I can pull up First Chronicles if you want.
Yeah, do that. Let's see who it is. He was born with Napoleon complex, huh?
Probably. Chronicles 9:10. All right, let me see. I'm trying to find his name.
Yikes.
Another dud. Yeah, I don't see no.
Said 9:10.
Yeah, that's what it.
What translation were you in?
Chronicles 4.
Oh, you in Google again?
Yeah, I just want Chronicles 4:9-10. Sorry.
Okay.
4:9-10. Yeah, okay.
Jabez was more. Okay. We got to go from the 9:10. 9:10. Okay, we got to go from the beginning then so we can understand what's going on here.
The sons of Judah, Pharez.
Okay, so this is okay. All right, so this is genealogy of the tribes. First Chronicles. Jabez must be one of them. What read?
Carmi and Hur and Shobal, and Reahiah, the son of Shobal, begot Jahath, and Jahath begot Ahumai and Lahad. And these are the families of the Zaharites.
Good luck with this name.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. And these were the fathers of Etam, Jezreel, Ishma, Idbash, and the name of their sister was Hazelaponi. And Penuel, the father of Gedor, and Ezer, the father of Hashah. And these are the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephratah, the father of Bethlehem. And Ashur, the father of Tekoa, had two wives.
Tekoa.
And Helah and Nara.
Helah.
And Nara bare him Ahuzam and Heifer. Heifer is a wild name.
Heifer, yeah.
And Temeni.
Back Titan Heifer. Maybe that's where they came from.
Temeni, Chahashtari. These are the sons of Nara. The sons of Helah were Zereth and Jezorah and Ethnan. And Kaz begot Anub.
Anubis, that's a god of Egypt. Egyptian god.
Anubis.
Yeah.
And Zobah. And the families of Ahriel. Zobeba. And the families of Achrel, the son of Harum. And Jabez, the guy who Google put as one of the people who were small and in stature and weak, apparently. And Jabez was more honorable than his brethren, and his mother called him Jabez, saying, "Because I bear him with sorrow." Okay, that's the meaning of his name, because I bear him with sorrow. Interesting. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, "Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, and that thine hand might be with me, that thou would keepest me from evil, that it may not grieve me." And God granted him which he requested.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the last.
Yeah, where did they get it so short?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. He just says, enlarge my coast. Unless this means something completely different.
This book of what book is this? Chronicles.
First Chronicles 4.
Maybe in the Book of Kings written there. Go to the end of this. We'll see if anything is. Come down. Okay, and it's go down.
Yeah, it's just more genealogy.
Go all the way down and see like at the end if there's any. The Bible sends you some other books to go check. And then when the entrance goes on, okay, and these are writings, name came. And they tent, okay, and some of them even son of Simeon, and this rest of it, some escaped throughout in this. So this is just the division of where everybody was, who was for lineage, you know.
Yeah. So how did I get that? It says he was labeled as weak by others.
Giselle, labeled as weak or small.
Yes.
Weak or small by others.
It doesn't. Maybe somewhere else it says that, but it doesn't say that here. With the one.
It says First Chronicles.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
It said God enlarged them. So what is weak or small? Where was the weak or small?
Hey man, hey,
that's Google for you.
I don't know.
They gotta explain their ways.
I don't know.
Okay, back to the scriptures, right?
Yep.
And find the knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom. Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding.
That's why I should
And
read.
layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly.
Oh, pause. What's a buckler?
Buckler.
Researcher, find it. What's a buckler? He laid up sound wisdom. Oh, buckler.
Buckler is a small rounded shield head held by a hand or worn on the forearm. So
Okay,
like
so it's a
the
protector.
shield.
Yeah, so it's
Protector.
a one-arm shield.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put protector. Oh, my son makes sense now. You see that?
Well, what
Be
makes sense?
You know, build me stronger. Be my. No, that song I made.
I don't know the name of it. I only know by the songs.
Okay,
If you sing it, I would know, but I don't know the name.
The one said, "Looked into your words, oh Creator of this world."
You never showed me that one.
No,
No.
mesmerized. I give you the glory for all you did. Then open my eyes. Now all your glory, all I see.
You definitely never showed me
That
this.
song is awesome. Dun, 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 dun.
You never showed me.
Oh yeah, I will work on that. Finish it. Then maybe we should record it. By the way, what's happening with the introduction?
recording one?
Introduction song.
I'm waiting for Elton to
You're
send me
always
the
waiting on
stems.
somebody, huh?
Elton's has to send me the stems. What do you want me to
Always
do?
waiting on somebody. You starting to prove yourself unreliable. Any
First off,
project they give you to finish.
we was recording it and you didn't do it. Oh, I'm tired, guys. Oh, yeah.
No, I said my part is over. I'm done here. You gotta say, yeah, we should, but we got what we needed, and so I exited.
Yes, and Elton said he was sending me the stems. Never did.
Did he ever send you those?
Never did.
That's trash.
Did you press him every day?
I pressed them on my computer. He just still doesn't get
And
it
it's
done.
still sitting
Press
behind
it,
you.
what do you want me to do? Get a gunpoint? Come on.
Okay.
What do you want me to do with the man?
All right.
7.
Yeah.
Keepeth the paths of judgment,
Wait,
and
no.
preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness, and judgment, and equity, yea, every
Pause.
good path.
It preserveth the way of the saints. What does that mean?
Maybe salvation.
What does that mean?
I'm
Is
guessing salvation.
Saints in this particular instance, does this means it just is followers? Like
I think
the
this
people-
means just Jews. Because there's no such thing as saints as believers because Jesus didn't come, so it'd have to be Jews.
Well, I mean, the going back to
People-
last week, the definition of holiness is saint.
Well,
saintly.
Jews being the people that follow.
I mean, at
holiness.
the time, yeah. Okay.
Because no one had Jesus Christ to follow and do all that. Because what was it? I think it was Saul or Paul that came for the Gentiles. That never happened in the Old Testament. So I'm assuming just the holy ones from the Jews.
Okay. So we'll go read that again. So
For the Lord giveth wisdom; out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the path of judgment, the paths of judgment.
Path of judgment.
Paths,
Preserveth,
multiple.
Yeah, the path of judgment. So there's many ways to one
And
judgment.
preserveth the way of his saints.
Preserveth the way of his saints. Preserveth the way. That could mean like your salvation. Okay. Okay. But to get there, you have to walk in a path, even to get there to begin with.
And there's
you have to be
multiple paths.
preserved. But that's for judgment. That's not for.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Judgment. What judgment though? Because after you die, there's only one judgment. There's not multiple. The sheep to the left and the wild whatever to the
There's
left.
2 judgments when you die.
The path of judgment is preserved.
You get judged on heaven or hell, and then judged on your rewards. That's 2.
Given the word, I don't think that's judging. Preserve the path of his saints. Preserve the path of his saints.
I'm thinking so.
Once you're in heaven, there's no more path to walk.
Preserve the way of his saints.
Pull that again. Preserve the way of his saints.
Yeah.
Preserve the way of his saints. Yeah, maybe preserve that. Maybe now that thing. That maybe through scriptures. Preserve the scriptures. The promise to preserve the scriptures. That's the way. That's the only way you can find the truth to be in the path to begin with. For example, right there, right? You said this. Hold on. Let me see if I.
But what here makes you think scriptures?
Hold on. Go on Psalms 12.
You don't need this First Chronicles anymore, right?
No, that was your thing.
Okay.
Google.
Psalms
Obviously.
12, anything
Yeah,
else?
just read that until 7.
Okay. Psalms 12. Help, Lord, for the godly man ceaseth, for the faithful fall from amongst the children of men. They speak vanity every one with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with a double heart do they speak. The Lord shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Who have said, with our tongue will we prevail? Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now I will arise, saith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. From this generation forever. Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay, yeah. From this point on, you'll.
Yeah.
I thought you said like, "Oh, protect them from this specific generation. Don't let them touch it."
No, from this generation forever. Yes. The wicked walk in every side, when the vilest men are exalted. The wicked walk. Oh, that makes sense. When Obama got up there, the rainbows everywhere.
Rainbow.
Okay. What else? Go back. So that's what I perceive with that. Preserve the way of the saints. What's your way of saints? I read the book. I read the book. I read preserved. God said, preserve his words for that generation forever. And that's why I say, if I read the book, if I got it wrong, I'll go back to what's in the book. If anything that is wrong, I'll blame God. I gotta that's why I use that book to justify myself. I read by the book. If I accept anything else written from the Catholics, from the Christians, and I took that and I put it up on myself, God says, where is that there? What's your excuse? Oh, I thought they were. Then I told you that you should believe as it is written. You're screwed. Right? There's a hole in your argument. But if I just take what's there, that's it. Ignore everything else. God says, we are wrong here. I'm like, you didn't write it. So is that wise? Yeah. Is that a wise strategy?
From God, yeah. Well, God
no, for someone to hold, to stop taking teachings from everyone else,
and just stick to
this, because if God come up to you and said, where did I say this here? You can say, dictionary said Christians mean following Jesus. The dictionary said that's not that you're not gonna slide.
Maybe that prophet would have listened if he just listened to God.
Yeah, you're not gonna slide. You cannot say dictionary of Latin dictionary. Latin dictionary said this, therefore that's what I'm gonna go by. Where did I write that? Can you show me what I said that? That's why you don't follow things from outside. No matter where you were raised, no matter what you're given, you go with this, because Bible said preserve it. don't change it, and those that listen to as it is written, and therefore believe. And you do that,
golden.
You're fortified. You can't argue even against God. If it comes anything you can come up with, like God, your words right here. I won't even know what's there.
Oh no, but who hinders?
Who hinders?
Who hinders though?
Who hinders? Let's go.
When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee.
Pause. Description. When you get on wisdom, description. What is description?
Description?
Let's see the definition of description. Why would that preserve us after we get wisdom?
Description, the quality of behavior or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information.
Oh, so guys, be discreet. No, go back. Let me read that again. The quality of being discreet. Circumspection, what the hell? Freedom to act or judge on one's own. What? Discretion. Okay, that's the second.
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
The ability of power to discern what is responsible or socially appropriated.
Oh, you got the looking up? I bet.
Because I think of this. I think of one person into mind. Daniel. He served under 4 kings of Babylon.
Okay.
And he almost got killed. Right? But he wasn't discreet. He wasn't discreet at all. He prayed in the window. He diffused the power before the Nebuchadnezzar statue. What else did he do? No, those maybe major things. Yeah, he refused to eat the food they were given because he said, "No, God gave us better food." Yep. And what else did he do? I think that's the
he didn't worship the gods.
Right to everybody's faces. So I think of him, right? And what category does it fall into? Destiny or just God doing it because he wants to?
Maybe he did it, but God just intervened because that's his boy.
God intervened. The God intervention.
Yeah.
That's another point on the board.
God intervention. So, for example, right? Here's why God intervention can also disrupt this. God set in his mind to destroy Israel in the desert. Moses came and said, "Hold on a minute."
Yeah, homeboy.
Right?
Homeboy.
Hold on a minute. I know what you want to do, but you said this, and if you don't do it, people are gonna think you're a joke. God's like, maybe you're right. I'll do that, but it's gonna be consequences down the line.
Wasn't there something with Moses too? Where Moses hold God to his word, something like that. I think maybe it's not Moses. I gotta think of it. And while I think about it, right, I'm pretty sure free will has to fall in this, man. Because look to this whole bingo thing. Because look at the devil, man. He had this free will, and then now there's all this destruction.
But where does it say in the Bible the devil had the free will?
It's implied free will.
Implied free will. Who taught you that?
It has to be implied because first off, all angels obeyed God. He went against it. So I'm gonna apply. For me, that's implied free will.
All angels. Bible says the third part.
A third fell, but I'm saying now, there's no free will for angels. They do what they're told.
Where did that stop?
I mean, I would assume I don't know specifically, but there's
all
assumptions.
So you're not being wise there. You're not being wise. It's assumptions.
I'm being honest. It's assumptions.
You got in heaven. Bible says judge justice. Where did I say that?
I'm assuming. I'm just making logical thought process.
No. Okay, let me cut that out right quick.
I'm just, what I'm trying to say. Like, if before.
No, I don't know.
If I'm saying now angels they do as they're told, and before they didn't do as they're told, that means before they had free will and now they don't. That's just my thought process.
Go on Isaiah 55:8.
Isaiah
55:8.
No Z.
You said your thought, huh?
I'm just saying I am doing a healthy
55.
55:8.
A healthy observation, like science.
So you thought
science.
So you're observing. So
I'm observing. Science. This is science.
55. Start. Go up a little. Go on 7. Let me see. Okay, right there. Start like that. I like that.
Isaiah 55:7. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him.
Return
and
to the
our
book.
God for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
It's not written. Don't say it.
Yeah, but this just says your thoughts is higher than mine. So it doesn't mean I can't have a scientific, educated guess. You know.
And his thought says, "As written, believe, therefore you speak."
No, I'm never saying this is what's written. I'm just drawing conclusions. I'm just drawing conclusions. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the book said it, but I'm saying me as Felton, I'm thinking.
And God said, "Don't say it if it's not written."
So I'm
why do you think you're gonna outthink that?
I'm not trying to outthink.
Then why did you say it?
I'm saying because that's what I'm thinking.
God said not to do that.
God said not to do what?
Not to have your own thoughts.
God said not to have my own thoughts.
Yeah.
And you're saying, hold on.
Because He's written it. That's how believe that it's written it. Therefore you speak.
Okay. So where does it say don't have my own thoughts?
Go to 2 Corinthians 4:13, and then okay.
We have in the same spirit of faith, according as it is written.
According to what? How?
As it is written.
As it is written? As I think.
Yeah, but I never said that.
I believed, and therefore I have spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak.
Where does your belief come from thinking?
I just said where does it say I shouldn't have no thought?
But where does your thought came from? From thinking God's angels had no free will. Now they do.
I'm saying what I think is not the answer. It's just what I'm thinking. I'm not saying that's the final answer and source. I'm just
no. But he's saying, why are you speaking that when you're supposed to just say it as they say?
That is written. I'm just thinking. I'm not.
The way you said that wasn't a thought.
I'm thinking. I'm
supposed to keep that in here, buddy.
That was an assertion.
So now I just gotta just.
No, you asserted it because we're talking about Daniel. You're like
Daniel.
About the devil though. If they had
I'm saying free will. Yeah, exactly.
You didn't say I think. You said they had free will.
Okay, no, I did.
That wasn't a thought. That was an assertion of what you believe to be true.
That's why I said it was. I thought it was an implied free will.
Implied.
That was my assertion. That
but
it was
where you get that
implied
implication from?
Because now, because usually angels do as they're told.
Where you get that from?
Usually every time, God said Gabriel, send a message or whatever, he does it. That's just
God says he does it.
I never met an angel that told. I never met anything in the Bible where he just went on his limb and did whatever he wants.
So God
besides
said
the devil.
Time God says do something, the angel does it. I'm thinking of a time when the angel didn't do it.
What, Satan?
I'm thinking. Now hold on. I'm thinking.
Satan's the only one that comes to my mind, at least. And 1/3 fault.
I'm thinking. Hold on. What the right commandment God said to an angel, and that's something else.
That sounds like treason.
Yeah, devil. Treason. Nah, he can free. He's not dead yet. He's free roam the earth. But
so the only two times I can think of. In fact, where did you see that the devil disobeyed God? Where was that at? Where did you read that from?
Well, somewhere in Isaiah. I'll pull it up.
The only time I can think of where they disobeyed. Not didn't disobey, they just did it because they didn't think they knew they were giving commandment when they went to pick the daughters of men and have children with them. There was not direct commandment. God says angels don't do this. Or if there was, it was not written.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah,
so I wouldn't speak on it. That's the point. I wouldn't speak on it. I would just leave it alone. I don't know. It's not for mine. But what I would say is what's written. Satan sinned, and to sin, free will is required, yes. But where did it say that God removed the free will out of the angels? Because the same way where the free will was given to all angels, only a third fell with Satan. The rest remained. It means that the free will to obey God. No, that would imply that too, wouldn't it?
Say it one more time, sir.
If a third fell with Satan,
Yeah.
that means 2/3 decided no,
I agree.
We gonna stay here. We gonna be on
Okay,
the ship.
therefore, maybe only the ones that had that kind of loyalty remained. Not that God removed the free will completely. That was not in anywhere. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't preach it. I wouldn't say it.
Okay, I can see that point. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. I could see that. They were loyal, so now...
Yeah, they were loyal from the beginning, because that free will and still remain loyal means that had been
I could see that,
cleaned out. That's when my process of... That's not written either, but that's more like logical, smooth will go. I'm not preaching it. I'm not teaching it. I'm saying the assumption. I declared it's an assumption. It was not written. I said that. Not that, devil had free will. It was removed.
I said implied consent.
He did say implied.
That was my word.
No, that's afterwards. But when I was talking about Daniel, he said, what about the devil, though? Yeah, free will. He didn't say this is implied.
No, but I'm saying when I said the devil, I was talking about free will, not Daniel.
Yeah, but what did Daniel
has nothing.
choice?
I'm clarifying. Devil and Daniel, two different things. I'm talking about, when I said devil, I was talking about free will.
No, what we talked about Daniel before we get into the stuff.
Yeah.
But what about that triggered you to say to Satan?
No, I was just thinking because you said the bingo, and I'm just thinking free will, like that has to be one on your bingo card.
Oh, free will has to be one.
For me, I think it has to be on your bingo card. For me personally.
Hey, Sifu says dope thumbnail. Thank you.
Sifu?
Yeah.
Sifu?
Nalito.
That's Nalito?
It has to be.
Sifu says dope thumbnail.
That has to be.
I think it's Faye.
No. Sifu for me and Xbox.
Why is Nalito? Nalito Sifu? You say it's Nalito.
Xbox is all Sifu.
Nah, you're tripping.
Sifu Nitu, I swear.
If that's him, tell him to say it. That's him, or make a
Identify yourself.
identify thyself.
Government name.
No name.
Be discreet.
No government. Be discreet. Be discreet. Be discreet. We're not asking you to dox yourself. We're not,
Be discreet.
But yo, no, Lito, is this you? Is yes or no? Just yes or no.
Blink twice.
Blink.
Blink, blink, blink. What did you find? What was your answer?
No, I'm finding it. And many things that you're not.
Or you abandon your position as is, we could say.
No, I still, it's not, I already said it. It's not preached or that's abandoned for sure.
Okay.
This is just me thinking.
All right.
My
So
train of thought.
free will. We didn't get that. We're not there yet. If we come to see it, we will call it out. But so far as we read, we came to establish that not everything Moses is Solomon saying is true because of
His past
things we're identifying that can disrupt those things. If free will appears under that, something that you said that free will comes between of, put that to the bingo book.
In between of what, to be exact?
Between these words of wisdom here, where it's saying, if you do this, this will happen.
What about, for example, Moses when he cursed the rock?
Moses cursed the rock.
He had the free will and you lashed out and cursed the rock.
What about it?
And then he had the consequence.
What about it, though?
Wouldn't that go against wisdom? God said do something and he didn't do it?
That would go against wisdom.
Because God gave him specific instructions and he didn't.
Can you show me what you're talking about?
Moses, when he struck the rock, when he said get the water.
Yeah, show me. You know what that is? I need help.
Nah, it's in Exodus. I don't know exactly where it is. I'll just find it.
You need help finding it?
I believe Numbers 20.
It's Numbers 20.
Numbers 20:11.
Okay,
That's where you
let's
find
go.
the
Let's
story.
want to pull
get
it?
in that. And God was mad at him for that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see
'Cause-
what that is.
You're just going to read it?
Yeah.
All right.
And just Numbers 20:11, right? It doesn't go any more.
It goes, that's good. I'm saying read until 11. Yeah.
All right. And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice.
You're reading 11. I'm saying read like a little before just so you can get
all right.
context.
And Moses
So it
took the
won't
rod.
just be-
I'll do 8 then.
Yeah.
Take the rod. No, I'll do 7. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the rod, and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes. And it shall
speak into the rock.
Yeah.
Yes, speak unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water. And thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation their beasts drink, and their beasts drink. And Moses took the rod from before the Lord, as he commanded him, And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation before the rock, and he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. So he didn't
listen.
Okay, now where does God mad at him for that? Where does that part?
Oh, like the curse or whatever, where he couldn't go to the promised land?
No. Where is God being mad at him for this?
Okay.
And Moses and Aaron, the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believed me not to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them.
Okay, so it's right there, right? Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Moses, what is it? And the Lord spoke unto Moses and Aaron, because he believed me not, sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore he shall not bring. Okay. So, it's not because he struck the rock. If you pay attention here, that's not because God mad at him for striking the rock. This is the water matter because the children.
Is this another mafia play where you didn't say glory to the Lord? So like,
no, pay attention, right? Pay attention. I don't know if you saw it or not. I saw the mistake Moses did immediately, and Moses a message got brought into the kingdom. Okay. So go back up. What did God say him to do?
7.
And he spake unto Moses, saying, Take the rod and gather thou the assembly together.
Grab your rod.
Yeah.
Grab it. Don't do anything with it. Grab it.
Bring the people together. Gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock.
Speak to the rock. What should I say to the rock, Lord?
You looking good tonight.
Bye. What should I say to the rock, God?
It doesn't say.
And speak ye to the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water.
Before their eyes.
Yeah, so just speak to the rock.
So
I don't know what it
stop the rock, make them watch.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, keep reading.
And it shall give forth his water.
And the water will just come out. Okay.
And thou
Simple
shalt
enough.
bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink.
Okay, and you should bring, maybe, I don't know if you gotta physically grab a pot and give it to them, or if it's just that symbolism, you giving them the water, you spoke with the rock, right? But here's what Moses did.
Moses took the rod from before the Lord, as he commanded him, and Moses
So he
and
got the
Aaron
rod. Okay, he got the rod. He did that first part.
gathered the congregation together
He did
before
that.
the rock. And he said unto them, Hear ye. Oh, okay, I see what he did.
He spoke to the people.
He spoke to the people. Yeah. Yo, Moses is hilarious, man. Moses is hilarious.
Yo,
dude.
but Moses can't technically Moses do whatever he
He
wants.
spoke to the people.
No, I agree, but couldn't Moses do whatever he wants?
Speak to the rock and put to the people.
No,
The
but-
rock, the people.
But couldn't he do whatever he wants?
Says who?
He was made God.
What made you think?
Nah, but the Lord said specifically, "Yo, take this."
Yeah, but that's what
Yes,
man
true,
would
but
give
he
him.
was
this
made God.
specific-
And to whom?
Okay, I get what you're saying. So he's still. Yeah, never mind. That's true.
Right? So, that's a mistake. Now, Christian teach because he struck the rock, got angry. Nonsense. Everything, actually, I'm going to put that on Instagram too. Like, send a message of that, like, somehow. Like, I want to put that on Instagram because that's another mistake they teach. Speak to the rock, Moses.
You rebels.
He spoke to the people, right?
The rebels.
And even worse, he did two things even worse than that, right? Play it. He disobeyed, that's one. Okay, fine, disobey. Maybe there's some forgiveness, but look what he did. What else he did?
All right. Congregation before the rock, and he said unto, Hear ye rebels. Hear now,
rebels.
Hear now, ye
Pay
rebels.
attention to me. Listen,
Must
look
we
at me.
fetch you water?
So, do me and Adam should fetch you water.
Okay, yeah, I see what.
But it's like bragging.
Pride.
Yeah, he's like, are we like he's big chest out?
But look at the funny thing, right? Leave this here, right? Look at speaking to them. Go all the way up. All the way up in the first verse. Okay, leave that.
And then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin in the first month, and the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam died there.
So
and
sister
was
just
buried
died.
there. Yeah.
So the man is grieving. That's one.
2. And there was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
Okay.
So there's going to be riots.
So his sister died, and people just annoying the hell out of him.
They always do. But yeah.
They always, but today it's a big day. Miriam just died. Right? Keep going.
And the people chode with Moses and spake, saying...
They did what?
Chode with Moses.
Chode? What is that word?
Right here.
What that mean? What that mean? What that mean?
I'm afraid to look it up, I'm going to be
The
honest.
people chode with Moses.
Yo, look it up.
Oh, now you want me to look it up? Nah, I thought you was looking it up.
Nah, because I don't know if it's terms of service. I don't know. I don't need to make sure.
Okay.
Because
Chodes.
you know the
Yeah.
you know the one friend that
I don't think so, though. Wait. What?
Hey, it was a good thing I didn't look it up.
What is it?
Was it a good? Was it a
fill
good?
me in. Fill me in.
Okay, how do I say this?
I'm about to mute our mics.
Yeah, mute the whole thing. Mute the whole thing. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll back off.
How? How do people chew it with the bone? No. That's not what it means.
What other definitions are there?
No.
What other definitions? are there?
No.
All right, so the other one I seen is that's good. It's good. To conduct a case or sue or to sue.
Okay,
to make
that
a
looks
complaint.
that looks okay.
So come on, man.
Yo, Google's wilding. Google is
What
wilding.
the- This is what I mean. Like each generation, what's changed.
All right, so they chode with Moses, so they were against
They took him to
Moses.
court.
They were quarreling with Moses.
Yeah, they were
Conspiring.
conspiring. Look at the vocab with Moses and spake, saying, "Would
But hold
God?"
on. I was up there. Go in this chapter and look in the concordances. Let's see all of them.
Like all
The
the words.
concordances in the same chapter. You know what I mean?
How do you
Look
I know concordance of a word, not a chapter.
No, of the verse. Of the verse.
I don't know that.
Just go open new tab and
Okay.
put the same thing here. Numbers 20. What is that? Where? On the chode.
right 3
Numbers 23. Yeah, and just look.
concordance?
The blue one. The blue thing I think is there. Depending on. I'll show you.
20.
No, you do it. Numbers what again?
23
23.
concord. I didn't spell that right, but whatever.
Then Google no.
Oh, I did.
Come down.
I did. Wow.
Come down more. There, the blue one right there.
Okay.
Second one. Yep, that one.
Bible study.
Come down. What is it? I'm supposed to see it in every. Come down. Is there a way to show that in every? Go back. This is nonsense. Come down more. Let's see. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Down. Keep coming down. Keep coming down. More. Okay. Hold on. So.
Yeah, NIV says they quarreled with Moses.
World. Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got it right here.
You got
You
it?
got
The
it?
whole thing?
Yeah, what different versions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Got it. So send it.
I'll send it to him right now.
Put them on the script. Put them on the thing now.
It's going on this, by the way.
Jeez.
Private message.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first one is.
I
just-
need to hear this story. How you came in contact with this word to know what it is. I need to know that tale.
Yo, I had a hunch, man.
I know it because of high school.
High school?
Yeah.
Chode.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
like kids joking around.
You
like,
see,
yo, why
some
you gotta-
a second language speaker would not know this. Just look it up. Banned
Immediately.
Okay, let's see here what the chode means.
They quarreled with NIV, and they
Uh-huh.
quarreled with Moses and said, "If only we had died when our brothers fell dead before the Lord." New Living says the people blamed Moses.
Blamed. Okay.
English Standard says the people quarreled.
Quarreled.
Berean Standard says
Chode,
quarreled.
contended, argued.
King
contended.
James, of course,
Come down more.
chode.
contended, quarrel.
Contended.
Thus one, the people strove with Moses.
Okay, makes sense. Quarreled. Okay. Quarrel is more of it. Strove,
Revealed.
good. Condemned. Reviled. Not
Reviled,
reviled.
sorry.
Complained. Okay, makes sense. Sedition. What the
I
hell?
don't even know what that is, yeah.
Strove. Okay, complained. All right, we got the juice. You got the Jews. It's not the first Jews, but it's the
Yeah.
latter Jews.
And the people chid with Moses.
Chit chatted.
All right, Numbers 20.
Okay. So you see what they did there?
Yes, they chilled with Moses.
First one is Miriam died. Now he's weak. Now he's sad. All that kind of stuff, right? Because remember, when God made Miriam sick, Moses didn't eat neither for 7 weeks. For 7 until Miriam was healed, they did not move, and Moses did not eat. So he loved his sister, and she died. Right? That sister that put him in a basket. Right?
Oh, it was.
Was his sister or his mother?
The sister.
No, it was a sister.
That's the sister that put him in a basket.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Right?
thinking of the
that took him
movie.
back from the queen and brought
Like,
him
yeah, I
back to
found
his
this,
mother.
yeah.
That's his sister. So she just died. So the woman that saved your life just died. That brought you to the Nile River of the crocodiles, all these boats, and she kept her eyes on you and swam to make sure you're not out of sight, and saw what you did. Went and talked to the Pharaoh's his daughter, I think, daughter or wife. I think it's daughter.
Daughter, I think. Yeah.
Right, and took you back to your mother, and look over you until you're grown.
I can
Now
watch
she
it
just
for you, yeah.
died. Of course, it's broken. It's in a weak moment, sure. The people come at the people. They're the people.
Oh, yeah.
Half bread, inbred. They're the people, right? So go. Let's read some more. Let's see anything
And
else.
Moses himself suffers from a mental illness too.
Him too. Right?
Yeah, so he's
him
always
too.
struggling.
So what else happened?
And the people chilled with Moses and spake, saying, Would God that we have died when our brethren died before the Lord? And why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord into this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die here? This is a funny one.
Death,
Yeah,
right?
this is the funny
So I'm putting myself in eyes of Moses right now. If Miriam just died in the desert when God promised him the country of milk and honey, and my sister just came out of Egypt where everything was semi-good. It wasn't best, but it was good. She just died in the desert. And people saying, we are going to die here, my guy. Your sister just died. Now our cattle, our brothers died. Because they fought a bunch of wars at this point so far. Right? So that must have weighed in Moses a little bit. Even to blame God at that point.
Yeah, I could see how we would be in that frame of mind.
Right? Even to blame God at that point. I would say. So, let's see what anything else happened. What else people say?
And we should die here. And wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt to bring us unto this evil place? It is no place of seed or of figs or of vines or of pomegranates, which are amazing. Neither is there any water to drink.
Yeah, and his sister been to all that with the people.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
Your
very
sister
tough.
been to all that with people until she died. All right? Put yourself in the hand of Moses. Put yourself in this. He's a man. He has a heart. He has a mind. He has
Yeah,
history.
he must be torn. He must be. He must be.
And he loved his sister to death. Not only just any sister, the one that made his story happen.
Yeah.
Not just master your sister, just doing whatever they want. They don't care. They kept you alive. They made sure
They intervened.
Correct. They intervened with their own life in the line. So Moses just lost that person. And on top of that, the people.
Yeah, they starting to get a little bit unrest.
People forever since day one. Just pick on him, just poking him, just taking his phone, just annoying him.
I kind of did. That was kind of important.
Right? You see that?
Yeah.
Just your phone a little bit.
Not because I was doing something.
Correct? That's with your sister, right? So, you understand Moses. I would understand Moses. I know what he erred, right? He was not in the best state of his mind. You got pissed on your phone?
No. That's not what
Okay,
it is.
we can talk about
I was
that.
in the whole scream.
Huh?
Nothing, go.
He was in the scheme the whole time?
Yeah, never mind, just go.
Okay. So, let's keep reading. That situation, right? A situation.
Drink. And Moses and Aaron went up from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
Yeah.
And they fell upon their faces, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto
That's
them.
when God showed up to them, told them what to do.
And then the whole
whole
you read
thing.
5.
situations. Yeah, that's
We already.
I did read 5. That's the pomegranates, which I said they were great. Neither is there
Okay,
any water
all
to
right.
drink.
Yeah,
Make
we
sure.
read that.
Yep.
So that situation, he went to the temple with all that, and he fell on their faces. Of course, That's actually Miriam, Moses, Aaron, brothers, sisters.
Yeah.
Right?
All three, yep.
All three of them are connected. Of course, those two were devastated. People outside, being the people. The people, right? So, the only person he had to lean on was his grieving other brother. Not somebody that's like,
Maybe his wife too.
they went in the temple. Now, they spoke with people that Miriam died. People come to him, like, blame him. Then they went to the temple. Now time to the wife. No time.
Wouldn't his wife be considered the people too?
But I know what they're talking about. We know who they're talking about. We
Yeah.
know the people they're talking about.
The
Don't try to
people.
put the holes in the people. Right? So the only other person he had the shoulder to give to was another grieving man, his brother. So two grieving men concerning each other. How? In tears and facing the floor.
Impossible.
Right? That situation Moses left the ark with, the temple. That's how he left there. Grief, pain, sorrow, and God probably wasn't even paying attention when God spoke to him.
Probably not.
Probably he wasn't even. We just like thinking the whole time in his head, can you just bring him back to life? Can you do that? I think you do all those things. You put my
Snake, yeah.
you did all this.
leprosy,
Can you
put
just
it
bring?
back.
Probably that's what it's thinking. Why can't you just bring it to life, man?
Kill the firstborns. Just bring them back.
You did all these things like in Egypt, all the great thing you bragging about this whole time. You did this, did that, so your name is so great. Just bring my sister back to life. Just make it young again. You can do that. Sure, that's nothing for you.
Yeah, who hinders?
Who hinders, right? What's gonna stop you? Even God told Moses one time, I will make rocks I'll make nature out of these rocks to worship me. He told that to Moses. I will kill everybody and make rocks, people out of these rocks to worship me. It's my sister. The Bible said right there. Can you just make it okay again? That's it's not written, but I can, if I put myself in Moses' shoe, seeing what I've seen, thinking the way I think, that's why I would approach that. And God's like, yeah, just give him water. There's annoying rabbits out there, just give him water. They've been annoying this whole time, just give him water. Talk to the rock. I'm not bitch to talk to the rock at the time. What does it look like? My sister just died, just annoying rabbits annoying me. Talking.
Me be me, I'll just whisper.
At least that's talking.
Yeah.
But he came out angry, people, and he did what God said not to do. Talk to the rock. He talked to the people, struck the rock, struck the rock
twice.
You know, because he was, he was mad at the people. He was grieving. At the same time, I think his grief is more harder than him than the people, because people, they've been doing that since forever. Like maybe probably got used to them at this point. Who knows? But they added to the problem. When he was in his weak time, they came in and like wild dogs and pick him apart. So who knows what they're saying to him? Because they can spit some like they put him to court. Who knows what they were saying to him? Imagine you went all through all this, you lost your sister, and the people like tell you the most vile thing you can hear as a leader.
I wish I went back to Egypt. At least we had food and water. That's what they said.
But it said people were like grieved against him or chode against him. Who knows what they were saying? Each one was saying. That's like, if them 20 billion, whatever. We know what each one was saying to Moses at that time. Nobody would find out. But that enough put him in a situation where he wasn't paying attention to what God was saying. God said, speak to the rock. He spoke to the people. That's where he erred the first time. He grabbed this rock. His rod went, yes. Then he bragged between him and Aaron, doing this thing to the people. That's what the error, not his anger. He was in a bad state, because of his anger and his grief. But that's not how I don't care how angry or grief you are. If you still listen to God's words, I don't think He'll punish you for it. Talk to the people, to the rock, so you can go and find me in front of the people. You talk to the people to find himself and Aaron to the people. That's what the error. Should me and Adam give you water? That's not what happened, is it? God was doing that. So he could find himself and Adam before the people. So that's what the error. And the Christians teach it was his anger, but no, that's just facilitated his lack of paying attention, whatever it was, for him to disobey God. Yes, and yeah. So once another wrong teaching. Moses was not angry. That's not what caused him
to not enter the promised land.
Yeah, that's not causing the promised land. Correct. All right. So shall we continue? How many hours we in there now?
3.
3 hours. I think we should just end it there.
Okay.
Let's just end it there. That's
right.
that's a long time.
So
already.
the next filler, we could start off where we left off.
Yeah, we can just start there.
Write a note on the timestamps.
All right. Yeah, I got him.
Okay, so remind me. Next week we're gonna do
We're going to Ripple?
no, yeah, we're gonna do the. That's your folks. We offline.
Your folks.
No, not yet.
I'm still okay. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna talk about atheism, lack of belief.
Your folks.
Well, where you originated from? You still, even to this day, you still agnostic, still unbelieving,
Your
right?
folks.
I mean, I guess.
He's typing.
That's like the I guess if you had to put me in a category, that's where kind of where I would.
That's
fit
for
in.
you with it. No evidence, no trust, no belief, no agnostic. You're not sure. You know.
That's where you and your folks would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just trying to bring you to the show. He's trying to show you.
I'm
like,
tr-
more-
yeah.
No,
I'm tr- yeah.
No,
yeah.
the reason why the reason why I say if you had to put me, because I believe that there isn't a way that there could be a God. Like I haven't seen it yet. That's
No, I haven't either. Nobody has.
no, of course you find evidence, and then that evidence is either it works for you or it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Correct.
And if it doesn't, your folks.
If it doesn't, my folks, you're right.
If it doesn't, wisdom knocks at the door. Wisdom's outside. Wait.
With a sword, baby.
Okay, next week we're gonna jump back to Ripple. We're gonna talk about evolution's in there, atheism, like you belief on science, on
Agnostic.
natural things happen, accidents, Big Bang, all that. Ken Hovind, perhaps. Maybe you want to fill them some things with Ken Hovind. Yeah, I'll leave you with some Ken Hovind points.
Okay.
Take a look at that, bring them forth. I'll focus more in the history of it, how it came to be. Maybe you can fill us in too in your depths of who's who, what you guys believe, and what keeps you guys from, believing. What's the mindset really behind it. Because I could go outside and take a look and realize like there's no way this can only happen by accident and immediately believe in a God. The problem is just finding out which God is right. The Hindu, the Christian God, the Islam God,
The mother god.
the question is at this point which one is
Bro,
correct.
I'm serious.
That's only the question is. Then I was able to divide it by the first Ripple guys. I know who they are. Know they're fake. We've been to a lot of times. The second Ripple, which. That's the lineage Jesus came from, to the point. And to that lineage, two people that were supposed to take over that kind of corrupted it. And then Judas was born and Christianity was born. One is corruption of holiness, the other is misunderstanding of reintroduction of that same holiness, which the Bible instructs us of. That's why the Bible is a warning against the Jews, not a book for them. It's a warning. And the Christians were also there. By name, in fact, we do things in your name, do all the things. God tell them, I never knew you, buddy. The only religion established is holiness, not this Roman label thing here that you think is so. Because only because my name is in there, you think it's a good thing, but my thinking is not your thinking, my thought is not your thoughts. Believe as it is written, therefore speak. And that's how we ended here today.